quickly. It's not a big one. Hello, good evening, everybody. Goeienaand. And there's four of us. You will notice Pablo Francisco at the bottom here. I don't know if that was what you were going for, Joe, but
it's Escobar, not Francisco.
Or Escobar, either way. And for all of you that are watching, if you haven't done this yet, and I'm going to be a real whining, naggy bitch about it, please go to Dear South Africa. Fuck you. I had to twist my head in the right direction. Please go to Dear South Africa and go to this have your say on the license of person register the firearm thing. If you don't know what to say, it's cool. You have to say nothing. Just pick yes on both options. Otherwise, tomorrow I'll post you a little cut and paste thing, copy pasting that you can just use as your comment if you want. And we were comparing highlights of the week. Mine was I fell down the stairs. And we're just going to take it from there. Yeah.
No.
What was yours?
Just hang on. Let's put this into perspective. This so-called able-bodied, fit individual fell down the fucking stairs, right? But let's tell everyone why. Because he started a new fitness regime, right?
No. The fitness regime has got nothing to do with it. I was letting my dog out for a wee at 4 a.m. and I slipped.
Leg day.
And then, maybe. But then I went down on my ass, literally down the stairs. And the only thing that I thought on the way down is like, well, this sucks, but please, dear God, let me not break my coccyx. I don't have time for this in my life. I'm happy to report that I did not, in fact, break my tailbone. And you can make any sort of naughty comment about tailbone you want. It's Friday night. We're all 12 years old. It's the most juvenile stream on the internet, quite likely. Mareike is looking murder hot. She dressed up for this, I think, especially.
She did. She dressed up for all of you. That is how
you got
awesome
the 90s goth look because Mareike takes this shit seriously.
Look how stupid over here is dressed.
I specifically told you to not tell the people.
That's why I told
assholes.
the people.
But you could have denied
That's exactly why I told the people. Mareike, you've known me for a long time. We've been doing this quite some time already. What did you think I would do when you told me? I'm sorry, it's like Laurie who does the thumbnails for us. Laurie is awesome, right?
Yeah,
but she had to shout at Joe to tell Joe, I don't know who Joe is, to stop peeing in her flower bed. I don't know if this was euphemistic, right? But she was very put out about this.
It's not this Joe.
I don't know. Like, it might be Pablo
you
Joe.
Go pee in Laurie's flower bed, Joe. Is this why you got accused of sexual harassment this week? Is that the story?
But then Laurie also, she asked me not to tell this, so I have to, of course. She got accused of sexual harassment by a BMW motorbike, right? So, it's obviously going around this weekend. Let's see if Laurie's here.
Really? Laurie will be here at some point.
Of course she'll be here. If she's not on a BMW motorbike.
While you guys are being assholes, I just want to say to all the people in the comments, thank you for the nice compliments.
Oh, and FYI, the assholes actually did compliment her as well, because she does look very smart, very, very well dressed. Certainly compared to shithead here.
Well, I'm dressing the way I feel, which is horrible.
Okay, but Joe still has to give us his highlights of the week.
Yeah.
You're just going to whine and complain.
We're just being rude. Go, Joe. Go.
I'm not going to talk about what happened. If those of you who want to know what happened, you can check it out on my channel. I uploaded. So I did a live stream. And it went differently than expected, and had a nice conversation. Like, it was a nice conversation. Like, it wasn't bad. I felt that the live stream at the end of the day gave a good message to the public. So I made a 15-minute version of it, which got to the point. And yeah, that's it. Everything's cool. Like, there's no drama really. I mean,
can I give you shit quickly? So when your stream goes better than expected and you give a good message to the public, that is abnormal. Is that what you just said?
No, I'm saying like the situation could have gone pear-shaped. The situation could have gotten out of hand. But because it's not nice to. I think the topic of sexual harassment is difficult to talk about. So. Yeah,
well, at least we can talk about it because Jeremy can't, because he can't live stream anymore. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
So we can't invite him on because his mere presence is going to get us cancelled.
Yeah, exactly. That tends to happen.
What did he do? He literally talked to the Kifness. I can't imagine it could have been that bad. Well, okay, look, it is Jeremy.
Did you guys see his recent one with so they re-recorded, but like they spoke about other things, and it was funny because like in this recent one, Jeremy actually says, "I've had people from this Church of Satan on my show. I've had people like David Icke on my show, but no, what breaks YouTube, what people take offense from, is the Kifness."
But I don't get it because the Kifness is awesome, and I don't really think he's that. He's not that controversial, right?
No, he's not.
I mean, we're just kind of running to your point, right, Joe? I mean, the Kifness, everyone loves him. He's about, I wouldn't call him exactly 100% mainstream because that would be an insult to him, but he's appreciated widely enough that. He's certainly not a polarizing figure by any chance. Aside from him, that one dickhead mayor, and where was it?
Ekurhuleni. Come on,
stupid cunt from Ekurhuleni. Him.
Look, the same thing happened to me. Like when I went on Germ's channel after this whole cancel culture thing, which I'm still fighting. I had people coming out of nowhere saying Joe now is alt-right. Nazi, like all this stuff. He's betrayed us, and now he's going over to the right and making money off of it. And it's like, what? I just went on some dude's channel who I barely even knew before this all happened to talk about what happened. That's literally it. Now, Jim and I, yes, we're friends. I don't agree with everything he says. And now the same thing's happening to the Kifness because he's the Kifness. Now everyone's like, I think there's a meme out there that shows Kifness holding, Germ holding Kifness by the hair, and there's a bottle, like he's holding bottle to Kifness's mouth, and it says on there red pill, and it's Kifness and Jeremy, and it's like it's like,
drink, motherfucker, drink.
Yeah. Drink the red pill, drink. And it's ridiculous what these people try and come up with. I don't know why.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so I think what they got wrong, Joe, is Nazis are brown shirts. Hello, Sushi. By the way, that's the cat.
Sushi says hello to everyone, but now she wants to go out. So hang on.
Okay, bye, Brian. Nazis are brown shirts, not brown people, Joe. Like, how did you get that accolade? It's a bit like calling Marika. Now, Marika is the only feminist I know that actually does it right.
I'm not a feminist.
I was about to say Marika feminist.
No, she's very feminine.
You promote female gun rights. Aha.
That's not being feminist. Well,
by that definition, all of us are feminists.
The third wave of feminism that's going on. I'm not a feminazi, but I'm also not a feminist. Women belong
the third
in the
wave
kitchen.
is not real feminism, in my opinion. Now, oh God, this is going to trigger everyone because I'm a man. I'm not allowed to have an opinion on feminism. The first wave was women's suffrage, which made complete sense. Then the second one was part of the equal rights movement in the 1960s, which was awesome because they burnt bras and everyone went to Woodstock, and I don't see any problem with that. And now the third wave, I don't quite understand how it works. You have to have the fish mouth thing going on and have purple or green hair and be morbidly overweight.
I had purple hair.
Yeah, but you have to know that is not on itself.
And it had blue highlights.
No, but that's by itself, it's harmless. It's you have to combine it with the other shit, because I know lots of people with purple and green hair who are really fucking awesome, but they're not unnecessary. What's the word? They don't subscribe to that bad shit, the bad things that we don't like. So
No,
I
think
open the floor.
I'm
We can take
not
shots
even
at me.
a first wave feminist. If I was alive in 1930 or something, I would be against women voting and against women in the workplace. I will be pro women stay at home and be a wife and be a mother.
And
I'm
shoot
more
guns.
feminist than she is.
Yeah, but
I
see,
would have
she's
made an awesome frontier's wife.
Here's the thing: the
Going out
Marika
to the
actually.
So would Gideon.
I have no comeback for this. Fuck you. If you buy me ammo and guns, then I'll be whatever you want me to be. Okay, and if you supplement it with whiskey and tobacco for my pipe, then we can really talk. So slide in my DMs. On that on that note, my light
ugly
is.
tobacco smelling freaking frontier wife. But
Hallo Stenaki. Ons is ook bly dis Vrydag baie.
I think Stenaki meant that for the ammo and the pipe tobacco and the whiskey, right? So consider yourself bitched. Okay. You are frontier bitch now.
No,
okay.
but see, Marika's working with she's working with a plan. So if you are the frontier's wife and you don't work and you don't vote, but you get your guns and ammo purchased for you to go shoot, that's a win.
And also, I will have a very happy husband.
Okay, everyone, Marika is single. She has high criteria, and you need to beat her in a shootout. Good fucking luck. I suggest you start practicing if you're seriously interested in this. By the way, we did a club shoot on Thursday, and Aziza got the highest score out of all of us. Myself, Nick, and her dad. She beat me by a whole 7 fucking points, and I was second. I will not, Nick, if you're watching this, I won't tell them what your score was.
You're saying this to us like we should be surprised, but we know Aziza. Well, Joe doesn't.
Aziza,
the rest of us do.
I shoot more than all of them. I was riding on that. I was going.
But she has talent.
Maybe you should look into your technique.
My technique is probably shoddy as all hell.
Or your talent, or lack thereof.
Well,
And he just looks away. Well, if he's up there.
Yeah, you don't know. Listen, I don't have a xenomorph as a dog that's on the fucking ceiling, but he might as well be. I don't know what he is doing at the moment. I'm too scared to go look.
Why? Because
it's like the dog version of Spider Pig. Spider Pig. Okay, no Simpsons fans here.
But I've got a question. I've got a serious question for Marika because
how did you not get that?
No, I did, but I don't. I'm not drunk enough. I'm seeing Joe's Obey mask. Marika, you said the people in Tabazimbi are insulted by your Obey mask.
And they're insulted by my ideas of freedom and not interested in any anti-government spam.
So they're all going to download the app.
Yes.
By the way, don't download the COVID app. If you download the government's COVID app, I will personally disown you and I'll be disappointed. I'll cry into my fucking beer. Okay. Don't do that. Have you, Joe?
No.
Oh, okay.
Aziza is on, by the way. Aziza says hello. I think she's come to tell us all how much you sucked.
On
so
Thursday.
Aziza, please tell us, how much did he actually really suck? Because
I didn't suck at all. She was just way fucking better than the rest of us. It wasn't. We weren't
that's
sucking.
Not unusual. Again, I don't know. Yeah.
By the way, to answer Seppi Tank, Becky Taylor can try. Like, he's welcome. He's been saying this shit for years. His police stations are being robbed by civilians. They're criminals, but they're civilians, and their files are being stolen. So he's doing a great job.
Well, sorry, I'm a little confused. Are you saying now that his police are criminals? Because yes, that would be accurate.
Well, that too, but I mean,
and every single one of them. For those, they're a few good ones. No, fuck them. They're all criminals. Okay, just to piss off everyone, because I see Jay's here and he's pissed off.
Xenomorphs for pets? What?
He didn't.
With AKs for everyone.
There we go.
Well, no, nobody will chance breaking into your house if there's a xenomorph with its little second head just popping out.
Sorry, that went
Weirdly sideways.
yeah, that went
Aziza, you're always better
so
than him.
So when I was still working for an airline, we had a head of training, okay, which is a fucking funny job title. You would think it would be director of training or training manager or something, not head of. But then we had a 2IC, and his title was the second head.
Okay, now we're talking about the second head, which just sounds like what it is, a strap-on dildo. Right, so here are a few comments, right? So IC3ZA says no comment. He literally commented to tell us that he's not going to comment.
No, but then he asks me if I did I work gedoen. I did do work.
Yo.
Hashtag joking. Oh, joking. Sorry. I get
two languages in one go.
I get excited when someone goes, okay, ing.
To be honest with Susan here, one of the ratings was download this app, save a life. I'm just like, wow, I'm going to save lives by downloading a piece of government software like spyware.
Okay,
great.
But HVR, right? I can't remember HVR's name.
Hellguard.
There we go.
Hellguard.
Hellguard, God of Hell, right? So Hades Sentry. Do you not think there's anything nefarious on? You can highlight it, Gideon. That would be good on the app. It's just going to work and will kill your battery, ranging with Bluetooth. So here's the nefarious component of it, at least as far as I'm concerned. And whether this sounds tinfoil hattish or not, the government does not need to know more than what you should tell it. The government is horrendously fucking bad with keeping your information private, right? They cannot adhere to their own rules and laws. For fuck's sakes, let's go back to using the idiotic, stupid South African Police Service as an example. They have this standard called the Minimum Information Security Standard, very well titled as DMIS. Right, and you can use it very accurately in both Afrikaans and in English.
You can
in that thing because it's either miss or shit or both. Okay, but coming back to the minimum information security standards, right? They cannot even adhere to their own minimum information security standard for their own communications protocol. As outdated as this motherfucking standard is, and it is so outdated that is why so many orders and instructions are still transmitted by fax, right?
I was joking about this the other day. Are they seriously still doing it?
Okay, but hang on, I'm still going on. Yeah, fax. They are right, or they'll say, oh no, we've hit the fucking new age, right? We're going to, and then they type a fucking letter out, sign it, scan it in PDF it, and email it. Yes, we've emailed it. You dumb motherfuckers. But anyway, right? These idiots can't even adhere to their own stated set of rules and regulations. And you are going to trust them with the data on where you are every day? I'm sorry. You are a dumb motherfucker too.
I got a better point.
Go Joe.
These people can't even operate a Zoom meeting properly, and you want to trust them with an app.
Do you know what the saddest thing is, Joe? When I was trying to look for a contemporary example of the government being hacked, but I mean legit being, no, I'm not even joking, but legit being hacked, like, okay, like actual hackers broke into some sort of encrypted government database and stole personal information. The top 10 fucking hits on Google was the Zoom meeting that was hacked. And I'm sorry, okay? What I know about hacking is the equivalent to what I know about the composition of Jupiter's mineral makeup in its gaseous form, which is basically fuck all. In essence, if you leak the meeting ID and password by literally posting it on fucking Twitter, which is correct me if I'm wrong, the most prolific and publicly accessible social media platform in the world. And someone then enters this meeting with that.
That's not a hack.
I was about to say,
it's a leak.
What part in journalist school skipped this? That this is not a hack. You didn't have to actually employ any talent. You just pitch up.
No, but they made a mistake. So in order to cover up the mistake, the PR company, i.e. News 24, came out and said, oh, it was a hack. But meanwhile, omitting the fact that they had posted the password and all the details on Twitter. Again, you want to download an app from the government when they don't even know how to operate a Zoom meeting.
But here's the irony, the other irony of the fact that, those bunch of idiots don't know how to operate a fucking Zoom meeting, right, is the fact that Adrian Basson, who is their head of PR, actually has the temerity to use the term hack when describing someone other than his own journalistic staff.
From a personal...
Fuck all of you. Sorry. Fuck all of you who say I can't make fucking good, funny jokes. I just made a legit fucking comedian laugh. So, meh. There we go.
Why would people want this app on their phone anyway? All this tracking stuff notwithstanding, what possible use can it be for you? So now you've got this app installed and Bluetooth is on and everything, and your phone communicates with another phones via these addresses or whatever that's being installed on the phone. Now you go to a mall and suddenly this phone beeps and say, hey, listen, somebody who was in contact with somebody who tested positive for COVID is now in this mall. What's it going to do to you? Why do you want to know that? Are you going to run out in fear? Are you going to double sanitize your hands and put on an extra mask and a face shield and those raincoats?
You just actually gave me a fucking good idea. My approach to this has been 100% wrong. People, download this app. Do it now. And if you see anyone in your location with potential COVID, go away. Because then I can go in there and get my shit done in like the bare minimum of time. I will never have to look for parking. I'll never have to queue. Download the app, use it, believe it. Actually,
this is what
180 on this.
We must also answer Brazo's Planet Q. Yes, we know Google installed it on our phones during the last update, but it's been disabled. So for this government app to work, you have to enable that Google app. But still, you are giving your information to the government and not just to Google and Android. It's an extra step that you willingly give your stuff away.
Willingly.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing.
Hang on. Wait, Joe, just hang fire 1 second. Okay, Gideon, what's your dog's name again?
Paulie.
Okay, Paulie. So
I know it's a terrible name for a dog. That's what my veterinarian said. But I'll tell you this story.
Okay, what we're going to do, right? We're going to get Nick to build us a little fucking iPhone holster. Okay, and then you make him you get the strap-on thing and you reconfigure it so it can fit Paulie. You put the holster on, you put the iPhone in the holster. Then you let Paulie run through the COVID ward, right? So he's loaded up. Now you're exposed to every motherfucker you know. Then whenever you want to go anywhere, right? You just send Paulie out through to Somerset Mall and you say, go, Paulie, go. Right, and then the mall empties and then you just, to your point, then you just go shopping whenever you want. Or you go down to Cavendish Square. You let Paulie run through with the phone. Everyone leaves. It's awesome.
I love this. By the way, Pule asks the question, but I just need to tell you the vet story quickly. Because, but before we get to that, so the dog had a skin condition, allergy, due to his food. Okay, so his previous food was horrible. I put him, as a layperson, not knowing dog food very well, I put him on Hills because that's the expensive German stuff. Okay, so he stopped vomiting, but his allergy didn't get better. So I took him to the vet. I go into the vet with a mask. His walls are full of scientific articles about why wearing masks is bullshit. He came this close to telling me, if you come into my practice with a mask, please find another fucking vet. And he has said this to people before, and it's Paulie, the second one, Jacob from Louisiana. Good evening, sir. So I'm like, okay, I really like this guy. He's on point. So he's like, okay, how often do you bathe your dog? I'm like, about once a week. He's like, that's too much. Dogs are 90% wolf. Wolves don't fucking take baths. My German pointer is 11 years old. He's never had a bath in his life. I'm like, okay. He's like, okay, what are you feeding
I
him?
don't feel like a bad dog owner.
It's like cleaning a Glock.
Yeah.
Why would you do that fucking thing?
No, so he's like, what are you feeding this dog? I'm like, Hills. He goes, Germans make amazing firearms and amazing automobiles, but they make shit dog food. He's like, have you ever heard of a wolf that was shot and killed in a wheat field or a cornfield? I was like, no. He goes, exactly, because they don't eat that shit. They eat protein. I'm like, okay. So it's like, oh, you need to feed him a protein diet. Like, okay, I'll do that. And there was one last interaction. He's like, oh, what's the dog's name? And he says, no, it's Paulie. I adopted him like that. That's his name. He goes, you can't change it now, but that's a terrible name for a dog. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you call your dog? He's like, no, Stuka. Am I all right?
It's a good fucking name.
It's a good name. Where does that come from?
Name.
No, it says no. When I got
Jericho siren on the dog's collar.
No, but the story gets better. So I was like, why do you call your dog Stuka? I'm just morbidly curious. And he goes, well, when I got him as a puppy, he was whining constantly like a German dive bomber. So I called him Stuka. So that was my
good.
So I've got an awesome
like
vet. Yeah, awesome vet. But I changed his diet. He's on a short course of antibiotics, skin condition went away. So fixed it.
Cool.
What are you feeding him now? Raw meat?
Akana. So this Akana. So this dog's food is literally more. He eats better than most children. I think. Beth, help researchers predict COVID-19 hotspots.
Yes, Paulie, you have a job, Paulie.
Wait, Goat's new. Goat, we don't have a topic, dude. This is every Friday.
Eleutheria sent me that, and she said I must show it on the thing. So
Goat.
Now Facebook's also asking.
Goat. The topic is get shit-faced and talk shit.
Yeah, that's except for
okay. Guys shot by soldier for not wearing a mask. I have an opinion on this.
I am reading. I have the article in front of me. It's.
Can wait a second?
Yeah,
I leave
they
Joe?
had a disagreement, and things got a little rough.
So I heard something different.
We'll just stop quickly. Mareike, you're in charge. I'm getting a refill. Joe and Brian, you've got the floor. Bye bye. See you later.
Still haven't learned.
Don't fall on your bum again.
No, I don't have to go up or downstairs for this.
Bring your whiskey to the computer.
Well, actually, let's wait because he'll probably like this. Yes, and he'll stand and look at us. There we go. Okay, but he'll probably like this conversation. But yeah,
is that a Furby on his shelf?
Yes.
Oh boy.
What else is on the shelf that's embarrassing?
The one on top looks like a porg.
It actually looks like Sid from Ice Age. Is that an urn?
Yeah,
please don't tell me there's a dead person in that urn. Please.
It's Gideon. No, it's probably a dead gun. Something from CZ or something like that. Right. So I want to know, is that mug? We need to ask him. Is that mug up on top there? I can see white and blue and red in it.
Yeah, it looks like a flag.
Is that a Cuban flag, or is it a
Texan flag?
No, it's not the Texan flag. I know the Texan flag. It's not the Texan
No,
flag.
that's not the Texan flag.
Okay, now I see. This is not a lone star.
It looks like the Cuban flag. It could be, or it could be Argentina. No, not Argentina.
It could be Puerto Rico. No. Anyway, we should ask him when he comes back, right? Because if he has these little freaking underlying socialist tendencies, we need to stomp that shit out of him.
Well, I do think I have the better background.
Greece. It could be Greece. I said, yeah, it could be Greece. It could be.
Yeah, it could be Greece. Could be Greece. Yes. Okay, let's look at Mareike's background here. She has the big blue dildo. Sorry, lightsaber. Right? And then she has the cool Star Wars paraphernalia. Okay.
Yes.
But what else?
And the entire bookshelf it's 95% Star Wars books.
Yes, but you do know that every single person dialed in loves that lightsaber more than anything else except for you on this stream. The lightsaber is the second most favorite thing. Gideon, why are you a socialist?
Am I?
Stand up. No, yes, wait. Don't say a word to him. Stand up, turn around, go to your bookshelf, and get on that same cup, the one above the Furby, the shelf above the Furby. There's a cup with something blue and white in it. Bring that cup closer to us, please.
That's the Greek flag, you fuck.
Oh, fuck, it is the Greek flag. Oh, okay, you're not a socialist.
ZA was right.
Like a little
ZA was
socialist.
right.
It's Greece, but
Like, what did you think it was?
Cuban. I was
I
going
was
for
about
Cuban.
to say, I know the Greeks are socialists, but geez, like give them a break. They haven't paid taxes, and like the Greeks pay the least amount of tax in Europe because they don't fucking pay them. That's why the economy is, well, no, I'm lying to you. That's not why the economy is shot to shit, but that's why the civil service is shot to shit and basically subsidized 100% by Germany.
I'm sorry. The civil service is shot to shit and they're in a better position because of it.
Pretty
Anyway.
much. By the way, yes, I know this, Corin, but I don't know which foods this is, so please help. Like, this
Wait.
is a cry for help,
I have a
essentially. Yes,
question for
Okana
Corin.
is cockdeer, that is. Go, Joe.
I have a question for Karin. Karin, how do you feel when you see the Karin memes? I haven't spoken to a Karin yet, and I really want to know. I'm not trying to be funny here. I really want
That's
to
a
know
legit
from a
question.
Karin how she feels about a Karin meme. I really want to know. I'll wait for you
Okay.
to respond.
We'll wait on it.
Yeah.
Oh, so Ice did say you called it.
Looks like the Greek flag. Well done.
Ice is
X3ZA.
very,
I think
Ice is very well read and he's
should do
very
a
knowledgeable.
hat for that.
No.
Just saying.
Well, Graham also got it, okay?
And Graham.
Yes, but Graham is also very knowledgeable.
Yes. So Joe, Graham, and X3ZA. Right? Anywho, coming back
Ice.
to...
Ice is in it. You
I'm
need
just
to
going
work
with-
on your lead speak. For fuck's sakes, Brian.
Well, let's ask. Wait, has anyone ever asked ICE3 or IZA
Ice.
how we pronounce it?
I'm
Ice
going
ZA.
with
now.
X3ZA.
Well, let that person tell us.
Elchard called it.
Well done. Hey, Sentry, that is well said. Well said. Cheers to that. Screenshot this fucking thing.
Yes, like, but this is actually like this is one of the most fluid Whiskey Fridays we've had in a long time, with the least amount of
Fluid
awkward
whiskey.
silences. I think
Fluid whiskey.
Fridays, and it's the one where
Alright.
Marika really dressed up whilst the rest of us dressed down. Well, Brian, you look very corporate today.
Mm.
Do I look
I've
corporate?
never
No,
seen
I had-
you in a collared shirt in my
you have
life.
seen me.
I feel
Yes,
like
you
I
have.
should dress up.
No, you look pretty. You look pretty Pablo-ish. You going with the Pablo thing? You owning drug dealer right now, Joe.
The only thing that Joe needs is a gold chain on the outside of the shirt.
Yeah, but you
I-
see, that would be too much of a Lebanese trope, right? If
Okay.
Joe put on a gold chain, that would just be too much of a trope,
Mm.
and you can't be that much because he's trying to be Leba Colombian.
Hello, Piedri. Goeienaand.
Okay,
I know Piedri.
and
He's a good actor.
I go with Leba Colombian, and where does he go? Hello, fucking Piedri. Right?
well, I'm
Thanks
not
for fucking
disagreeing.
interrupting us, Piedri. Anyway,
Well, listen, I'm the only one on the stream that looks like a homeless person. Like,
you
go
do
away.
look like
That's
a
not
Well, was that by
true.
choice?
Yes, it is.
No, it's true.
It's shabby
No.
chic.
No, it wasn't by choice. It's just my dress sense is generally terrible.
So it's by choice because you can learn to dress better.
Okay, but Marika, let me just confess something to you very quickly. No matter what clothes I wear, I generally always look shit. It's
That's not
just
true.
a thing.
That's
We
not
can
true.
also work on your attitude and your wearing.
You know, I will just say 100 fucking percent. That's not true.
I was going to say, are you trying to point at me, or are you speaking to somebody else off to that side when you were
Well,
doing that?
he went to civilization, so it's up to the three of us. Well, actually, the
I
two
have
of us,
actually-
because I don't know what he's doing in South Africa if he left a first world country.
It's a long story.
I'm going to disagree with
It
Dev.
wasn't my choice.
Before we get there, right? I have actually taken this shithead as my date, as my +1, right? And he, you know, we held hands in the whole works to various very high level fucking events. And he cleans up well, you know, when he puts a fucking little bit of effort into it. Right? But then, you know, he drops off the gaydar and suddenly he can't dress anymore.
No, this is true. But
yeah.
Okay, actually, yeah, then I have seen you in a suit like twice in my life. Okay, no, I'm lying.
Dude, listen up. Let's be fair. It doesn't matter what I'm dressing. I look like a block, right? It's just a different color and slightly smarter. But I look like something that was created in fucking Minecraft.
I was about to say you're the Minecraft man.
That's it.
Listen,
Right?
rather be
That's
the
my
Minecraft man than the Michelin man. And
I'm the Michelin
good evening to Paisley Downing from London for their first visit, because Brian is also UK based. Hey,
Paisley, what's up? Is it hey dude or hey bitch? I can never tell with that name. But what's up?
I think but Alan, good evening. It is a parka indeed. And everyone is loving Marika's look.
Yeah.
Stinaki, it depends who you ask.
He does actually. He does. He can't fucking iron the fucking things. Either his wife or my wife needs to iron his shit for him. But when it's ironed, he actually does look pretty good.
No, let's just rephrase this. I can iron, just
You
terribly.
choose not to.
Well, no, because sometimes necessity dictates. But I'm okay living with certain seams that most people aren't, especially if Brian's wife has a penchant for being sharp in uniform, because Lizelle is like, she's like, okay, like next level. So when she ironed my shirts for a brief moment in time, I looked like I just stepped out of police academy, which was kind of cool. But where was I going with this horrible story?
We still have to answer someone's question, by the way, about the soldier and the shooting in Marika's.
Yeah, no, totally. Okay, can I just give it the TLDR version of it? Is if people weren't forced to wear masks, it wouldn't be an argument, which means someone wouldn't get shot. So it's all bullshit. Just stop with that cuck straight away.
Okay, can I add to that?
Yes.
Can I add to that? Right? And I'm going to surprise you a little bit. 100% what Gideon just said. Right? If there was no mask bullshit, there wouldn't have been someone shot in wherever he was shot. That being said, the story I have is that he tried to grab the soldier's gun. If that was the case, Joe, I know you're shaking, and I'll give the benefit. I was not there. I'm fucking thousands of fucking kilometers away, right? But if that was the case, soldier did the right thing. Okay, if that was the case, unless he could have used a combative technique, but the fucking SANDF is so badly trained. Their fucking retention techniques are pathetic. Their firearm handling is pathetic, right? But their retention techniques are fucking abysmal. Okay, so piss poor training yet again, because there are a whole bunch of retention techniques. But that being
said, can I add to this?
Just hang on, let me finish.
Yeah.
If the dude had not been trained in anything and someone had tried to take his firearm away, I do not begrudge that soldier his right to self-defense. If that was the case. If, however, it was just an argument, then fuck you, soldier Rottengel, you're a cunt. Because that's the way I see it.
I'm going to add something that Joe can respond to, because I'm giving you body of evidence, Joe. Soldiers should not be policing civilians.
Oh, true.
There we go. That's all. That's it.
And in that case, I'd render my argument moot, because they shouldn't be there. You are correct. Okay, Joe, you go.
Joe. Go.
But also, so in the article, now I know news twists things, and I always look at articles and I try and read between the lines, and I feel like it's another like almost like the media does. They just twist things and try and cast some doubt. So, for example, it says here that they didn't say that the individual who wasn't wearing the mask took the gun. They say that the public got involved and the gun was attempted to be taken away from the soldier. So there was no there's no individual that is being blamed here. It's like a general thing, which is a problem. But yes, I agree. If obviously if a public is trying to take a gun away from a soldier, then obviously the soldier has the right to defend himself. And also it says in the scuffle, the shot went off and it hit the individual in the guy that wasn't wearing the mask. It hit the guy in the thigh. So he's not dead. And
just wait 1 second. Fucking thigh, super fucking dangerous place to get shot.
Femoral artery.
Right. The thigh.
And I'll explain why. Because you can bleed out.
It doesn't say that he's dead, though.
No.
Which is
we'll
cool.
talk about the shoot to wound thing later. But good point, Joe. Actually,
the soldier is due to appear in Moorbang Magistrate Court on Friday. The scuffle ensued, and the members of the public tried to take the weapon away from the soldier. That is when a shot discharged, and a community member was hit in the thigh. It's a quote.
And I need to say two things on that, Joe. One is good one for calling out abysmal journalism, because I tend to get the red mist when I see SANDF shoot civilian in South Africa with this. I'm a bit face first COVID before, so I don't always rationally look at it.
That's such a good word.
It's a good word. And secondly, hello to Hannah from Kuwait, which is quite literally, I think, the first person to watch us from Kuwait. We've had
from
my
Algeria. Channel. Subscribe to. It's not this channel.
It's not this channel.
It's another channel.
Subscribe to this one too.
No, don't fuck these people.
This one too, please. There are three. There are three you have to subscribe to. This one, it's Joe Emilio, who's a comedian, and Beth, who is Eleutherio, which I'm not even going to try to spell because I'm like 2 whiskeys deep. Yes,
and
Brian?
also Morning Shot.
And Romans, right? Morning Shot.
Morning Shot.
Are we just going to list all the YouTubers in South Africa now? Is that what...
I might as well. And there's German Warfare, but he can't live stream anymore. This one's the best, though.
Has been.
Yes, this one is the best. Okay, so let me come back to soldiers shooting civilians again, right? Big picture, who should be on trial here? Well, fucking president and his dumbass fucking NICCs for putting the pit bulls into the populace, right? Because to your point, Gideon, they don't fucking belong there. They shouldn't be there. That being said, if the soldier was in the right, he doesn't have a choice to be there or not. This is not the Collins Causa situation where they went and beat the crap out of a poor innocent man.
This is true.
This is not that. Let's be clear on that one. Those were horrendous fucking thugs who should be in jail and never, ever, ever be let out. Because that is just how fucking bad they are. Right? The people who did that, what they did to Colin. And then they should rot in hell afterwards, if you choose to believe in that. But anyway, that being said, right? So, where was I? I did not have enough Ritalin today.
But that's normal, Brian.
Yeah. So this is not that, right?
Well, actually, it's a bit contradictory, if I'm honest. Because at the top of the article, they say, let me read this to you guys. When asked why they were not wearing a mask, an argument allegedly ensued, and one of the soldiers shot the victim. And the injured 27-year-old man was rushed to hospital. The soldier, aged 29, was arrested and charged with attempted murder. And then later on, they say that paragraph, like it's very confusing. Like, okay, so first,
so
one
there's
individual
no clear
shot.
narrative.
Yeah, and then it's like, no, but then people got involved. It's like
let's give some context, right? So attempted murder always sounds very dramatic. That's a standard thing. Okay, if you get involved in that type of situation, you fire a shot, it hits someone, that's pretty much an automatic case docket that gets open. That's not
necessarily a charge.
Yeah. Right. Okay, but
sorry, I have to mention this as well. Sorry, I have to mention this because it's actually to Gideon's point. It might put your point on mute. The soldiers were enforcing lockdown regulations together with the police when they approached people who were not wearing masks.
Okay, so let's add context to that. In terms of the law, they have to be with the police, right? Not the Metro Police, They actually
The
have to
actual
be under
SAMs.
the command and control of the South African Police Service, unless martial law is declared. Okay, so that's kind of a bullshit point, right? Because in practice, it means there's a cop on the scene. Can that police officer? I'm going back to my days. Way different situation, right? Can that police officer control a full platoon of soldiers? There's no fucking way in hell. Okay. One of the reasons why we hated working with, especially the commandos, and again, please give me shit in the comment section, because I know the commandos are beloved by everyone and all of that. Go on, just pile it on, right? But primarily, and I'm not trying to draw the line and say they were all weekend warriors and wanted to beat the crap out of everyone, but they were super unprofessional in a lot of ways, right? By not taking instruction and doing what you asked them and all of that. That being said, or sorry, because of that, certainly when I was with the with reaction unit and that, we hated working with them for that reason, right? And here's that being said with, we hated working with the regular army way fucking more, because they'd invariably be drunk or stoned as fuck, try and rape every single woman that they came across. And that was working with the regular army. Yes, right? And Joe, this was not from my time working in the Darfur on the peacekeeping operations as a contractor. This was from my time as a policeman in South Africa. They were undisciplined thug fucking hooligans. This was back in the 90s, right? 98, 99, early 2000s. I hated working with them. I honestly did. Didn't like working with the commandos. If you gave me a choice, though, between working with the regular infantry, and I take out of this the specialized units and the special forces guys. When I was with on the anti-poaching Operation Neptune, we did work with the Navy diving unit. We worked with the South African Special Forces. They were awesome. Different league, different kettle of fish. This is not who I'm talking about. But I'm talking about the South African infantry battalions. They were fucking abysmal. And when we got to the Darfur, and now Marika's on fucking Facebook and Twitter and shit, right? When we got to the Darfur, it was infinitely fucking worse.
At least I heard my name.
By the way, someone asked if Marika has her own YouTube channel. I thought this was.
No, I don't. This is my channel. For now.
This is her channel. No one's arguing with it. It is.
I am a apparatus, so but
You're
I don't
a moderator.
Have
you admin the page.
I don't have the streaming rights, so I can't hijack your stream.
Oh no, I'll have to publish those in case I die, so you guys can carry on without.
Sorry to ask you now, but I might as well. Brian, do you want to come on my channel and talk about some of these stories?
Do I want to come on your channel? Joe, that's a very dangerous question.
Don't
finish his
answer the
sentence.
damn question.
Yeah, sure. We can do it.
I'll put you two in touch. Wait, that was a very wonky thing I just did. Just ignore that. By the way, Paisley needs to expand upon this. Is famous grouse anti-hunting? Because I did not know this, and I did drink some earlier this evening, but this is Jack Daniels. I'm pretty sure Jack Daniels, being an all-American product that Frank Sinatra himself partook in, surely cannot be a whatever the fuck it is. But please expand, because if it is, then as someone who's never hunted in my life, I will stop drinking famous grouse out of principle or on principle. This is Joe. Do you want to answer this question?
Use this channel because I saw this on live stream. This is Paratus. Okay. Welcome to Paratus, ladies and gentlemen, where you can find everything you need to know about weapons, AK-47s, and white guilt.
We don't talk about white guilt because it doesn't exist here.
It's a joke.
So this is
a fucking comedian, Marika.
So this is a multinational channel based in South Africa, and I'm calling it multinational purely for two reasons. One, Brian is in the UK, a recent arrival, and Joe is technically, God, Joe, what are you? An Egyptian, Mexican, American, South African?
Well, someone asked, they want to know why I'm in, is actually underneath that comment said, wow, would love to know why Joe is not in US. Genuinely interested. But let's answer first, Hannah. Yeah. So what you were saying? Sorry, multinational. I'm a lot of things. So I'm like the UN without the.
No, well, you can't say that because the UN is useless.
Say that. Yeah, and
you
they don't
actually
pay
do
their
good
bills,
work, Joe.
and they're a bunch of cunts, and they fucking rape and murder and steal. Sorry, can I go on? Because you are nothing like those bunch of useless fucking numbnuts.
And as someone that worked for the UN, I second everything he says in this. So yes.
Guys, Paisley is a butler. That's so cool.
What? A butler. Sorry, I went somewhere else. That is awesome.
A real butler. That's awesome.
And he says, yes, worked on a shooting estate in Scotland. Holy Moses, this is interesting. Paisley, we need to get you on.
Yes.
Are you busy next Friday? So email me there.
Paisley is going, holy fuck, why did I tune into this?
Why did I want to get involved with these people? Wait a second. Whoa, on. Algard asked the Star Wars question.
We don't have butlers in South Africa. That's such a weird concept, actually.
No. But it's okay because we have butt heads in South Africa. They wear fucking red overalls and red fucking things, and they don't shampoo with Tresemme.
Goeienaand, by the way, to Anton.
Memento Mori. Sorry, Memento Mori says fuck the UN. Just highlight that one.
Yes.
Memento Mori. Sorry, not even with Gideon's dick.
Not in a nice way.
Well, thank you for that.
It's okay.
By the way, I'm glad you're so considerate. What would I do without your benevolence, Brian?
Wait, highlight Eleutheria's comment there.
Pablo Joe is in the Republic of the West. Soon to be, because this is also a secession channel. What are we not?
Yes. And
I'm so glad I know a bunch of people in the Cape. So, you know, when secession happens, I can just pack up and leave and go crash on Gideon's couch or on Jim's couch. Or
you don't want to crash on Jim's couch because he will literally sit there and watch you sleep. And it'll be like this. We know this because that's what he did to Gideon. Right? He sat there and watched him sleep. And it was like, my precious. Sleep nicely.
I should probably be more creeped out by that than I am.
And then who's the long-haired dude?
I am not afraid of Jim. He's like my very best girlfriend.
But Jim, if you're listening to me, right? You know, so not only are you Marika's girlfriend and you curved out over Gideon, but when the Oppenheimer came and visited you wanted to wash his hair. You put your breakfast on hold to wash his hair. Jimmy, we've got a chat, dude, but not now. Will you get your name cleared so we can live stream you?
I will gladly bring Jim back, but I'm president. Why can't
Jim's
I point
be on my
ever on this? There she is. She gets the final say. Yeah, she's got the veto rights.
She vetoed us, right? Blame her. Marika will not allow Jim on this stream. It's all her.
Pretty much.
He has to put in a requisition in triplicate with at least 2 of his Germ mugs, of which he owes me 1. Actually, he owes me 2. Jeremy, you owe me 2 mugs. I'm still waiting. So Paisley, if you want to come on this channel, I need 2 extra.
By the way, 2. So and I think Paisley and Brian need to link up in the UK because your politics are identical. As a former Namibian, you feel that. Or always. All
right.
Wait, hang on. We've got top left Beavis. I will own that.
Top right.
Is it my left or his left or your left or our left or which left?
No, I'm definitely Beavis because I'll take Beavis.
Okay. Joe Rogan is a compliment.
Joe Rogan. Yeah, I'd say Joe, you should be fucking amped with that. Yeah. What the world's greatest fucking podcaster ever.
I actually saw this is no joke. Like I screenshot this because someone in the comedy industry, I won't reveal his name because I don't want to give him more airtime. But he was trying to attempt to make fun of me. So he called me the Joe Emilio Rogan of South Africa. And I was like, that's a compliment, dude.
Would not want to be. I'm sorry, I don't understand in my butt-headed mind, who the fuck would not want to identify with or associate with someone like Joe Rogan? I mean, this man is literally fucking not only at the top of his game, he is setting the top for everyone's fucking game.
Exactly.
Right?
Joe Rogan made $30 million last year.
But regardless of how much
signed
money he
$100
made,
million deal with Spotify.
right?
$100 million deal.
Regardless
That
of
is,
how
that
much
is like make believe money. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to quantify that in purchasing power as to which of my immediate needs I can satisfy and then still live until I'm like
every
85.
single fucking one.
And I'm going pretty much all of them multiple times over.
But here's the thing, which is worth far more than the 30, 50, 60, 100 million, whatever dollar amount you want to put onto Joe Rogan. The fact that Joe Rogan can pretty much tell whomever he wants to go fuck yourselves. And they will.
And
right?
smoke spliff with them while he's doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Important point.
Fucking ace point. Right? But that just shows this man is at the top of his game. So I'm sorry. It's like, you know, if someone wants to call Joe Emilio, who is a gifted fucking comedian, right?
Subscribe to Joe's channel.
Yeah, do, right?
In case we haven't said this.
If someone wants to try and position Joe Emilio Rogan as some sort of insult, well, they fundamentally stupid, or really, Joe, they might want to suck your dick because they like you that much.
No, this guy does not want to do that.
Well,
You might be surprised.
Jason, I wouldn't want it either.
Two things. One, I would not want a guy to do that to me.
Yeah.
Under any circumstances. Okay, it's like it's a really intimate part of you. Why would you want someone you despise to go near it with their mouth? They have teeth. It's like a terrible analogy. Anyway,
Yeah.
It really is. And secondly, so Hannah from Kuwait, who I can give a shout out to the Philippines, because the Philippines actually, amongst all nations, don't have bad gun laws. They've got a good gun culture.
Awesome gun culture.
They've got an awesome gun culture.
That's
And-
the standard for a good country is the gun laws.
Yeah,
If it's
pretty
a
much.
good gun law, that's a great country.
Hannah, if you haven't figured it out yet, right? Most of us in this channel, so below me, we have Madam El Presidente, who is also a phenomenally
Springbok
good.
silhouette shooter, national colors.
How the fuck is Hannah going to know what Springbok means? Right?
Well, that's why I
Why
said
would
national
that-
colors. That's why I added it. You
Google.
I'm
Pizza.
I'm busy.
also
Yeah,
an
Google it.
international world champion.
There we go.
Thank you.
So
there we go.
international
Just in my
world champion, right? And then some other bunch of our gun pro people here. So this channel is very much founded on being gun pro. So we'll look at other countries and use as a benchmark, what are their gun laws like, right? For me personally,
Yes,
it's
Joe.
as an expression of freedom, which is an important thing for me.
Yeah.
For Joe, just because he wants to shoot some other comedian who wants to suck his penis. And then
No,
Gideon
doesn't.
because
No, the guy expressly doesn't want to, but that's not necessarily a
guy
bad thing.
does, Joe doesn't want him to. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why Joe wants guns.
So Joe can defend himself against unwanted cocksuckery. Unwanted fellatio. That's
Yeah.
great. That's a free
Me too,
country.
bro. Joe. Me too, bro. Me too.
Okay, so that's fair. Did we just say that? I think
Yeah, apparently
Um,
we did.
we did. Okay,
We're
cool.
joining Joe.
Sorry, if you feel the need to disassociate, you can. But anyway, we were going on about the Philippines. The Philippines is awesome, according
I gotta
to.
say this as well. Talk about the Philippines. My longtime best friends, also female, is and currently lives in Egypt. Was from the Philippines, and I have much love for the Philippines and its people. They are some of the kindest, most welcoming people, nice people. I really enjoyed learning that culture, and I think Philippines is amazing. Also, there's a guy in the Philippines who has a YouTube channel, Ants Canada. Loves ants, right? Like I kid you not, it's like 300
Like
species.
ants.
Fucking
ants, like ants. But he teaches people the importance of them. It is a fascinating. Get this, all right. I have to say this, all right. So I'm watching this channel. It's all about the ants, right? And then he buys beetles, but like the ones with the horn, right? The rhino beetles. He buys like different ones, and he starts doing a competition with these rhino beetles. And then I'm sitting here watching this competition. I'm like, I'm actually watching a guy who's edited a competition against rhino beetles, and it's somehow fascinating because of the way he narrates. It is Ants Canada. Go YouTube it. It is something
okay,
else.
Graham agrees. So Graham is my gold standard of cool YouTube channels. I shall do so.
Does that give you a reflection? Sorry, just what Joe was saying, how awesome a place YouTube is, right?
Yeah.
And yes, let's take on board all of the cuck and fucking shit about censorship and, they don't want certain people on their channels. But think about this. Think about this, my fellow South Africans, even though I'm no longer there, right?
Fighter.
Right? Is our reaction, our default standard is still terrestrial TV and the DSTV type of offerings and all of that shit. Think of how much entertainment / knowledge / information / distraction you can get from YouTube, right? Think of the variety that's in this platform. How awesome is that when you really want to think about it? Okay.
So you're trying to say that YouTube is the true Rainbow Nation?
No, it's not. It's not for a few reasons, right? But it's a whole lot more fucking rainbow than DS fucking TV. Okay.
Oh, yeah, but who still has that?
Well, apparently
Sorry.
everyone in where Mareka lives who don't want us to be anti-government. Okay. I know Steve doesn't have it anymore because he was very public about Bliksem in his Dakota, right? But, everyone except for Mareka, where Mareka lives, okay, and everyone who's downloading the COVID app, unless they're using it to clear the queue at clicks, okay? But
which we no longer support.
But that's the thing. It's all of these people in my mind, okay, who absolutely categorically hate the ANC for every single sensible reason that you should hate the ANC. They're corrupt. They're racist. They're really fucking racist, just to quote.
They're incompetent.
Right?
Yeah.
They're incompetent. They're criminal. They're corrupt.
And
Let me go again.
And thank God for the incompetent part, by the way. I'm just want to put it in there.
But
yeah,
at the very, very same token, these very same people who hate, rightly so, everything about the fucking awful organization that is the African National Congress will go back and say, don't question the government. My dear fucking idiots, the ANC is your fucking government. They are. The people who you're saying you should not question, and I know it's not most people watching here, but take the message outwards to those people. You'll know them because they all fucking subscribe to, what's that stupid bitch who used to work for President Mandela? All over Twitter.
Zelda.
Yeah, they all subscribe to Zelda and her fucking one single-minded, everyone must be in bed by 10 o'clock tweets. Okay?
And that was a beautiful tweet, wasn't it?
And they also still subscribe to DSTV, right? You will know them because they are within your friendship circle, and tell them, please, wake the fuck up. Sorry.
Well, Mo, I just to answer Mo, I owed Carter a phone call because we had a brief chat over me taking my dog to the park this morning, and he was running back from his car being serviced, I think. So he needs to come back. We shall arrange. I think he dealt very well with just being dropped in this chat last time he came on. Mareka's laughing.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Carter is a great guy. He's funny and he's knowledgeable and he has the most gorgeous girlfriend. I really, really, really like Amy. I really like her.
I can just see Joe go, I'm none of these things. The existential dread was beautiful, sir. So Yed, by the way, Yed, just to give a shout out to Yedvir. Yedvir is by far the most, how can I put this diplomatically? The most amazing Indian South
curry
Africa
chef in the world.
And that
he is the best motherfucker. If you want to have the world's best curry, and I know this is the world's best because he learned to make it from his grandmother, it's fucking epic.
And he's the only person that has convinced me to sell a Taurus to someone. Because even though both him and I agree that it is a terrible pistol, it needed to be done. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's fine. Carry on with your life. Be happy in ignorance, because that's a good place to be. Mareike, I could actually feel the disgust radiating from Mareike, like through the screen a little bit.
I actually wasn't listening.
It's like the word Taurus is mentioned and her mind just goes,
yeah, she just goes full auditory exclusion and tunnel vision. Mareike hears nothing, she sees fuck all, and she goes silent. It's like
every single sensible person in the world when they hear the word CZ.
It's the words that trigger me are Glock, because I want to make fun of it. CZ because I like it, Colt because I love it, Desert Eagle because it's freaking awesome. And also shooting in general, and there's some other words that's not appropriate for us.
I actually,
it's not yet 10 o'clock, so it's not appropriate to use those words.
It's almost 10 o'clock. Oh, no, it's not. Actually, it's really not even close to 10 o'clock.
This is all that's left of my bastardized iced tea. So, yeah,
you need to go and get more.
This thing really.
But I got to ask Mareike what Russian she was drinking tonight, and it turns out she was drinking a Bostonian.
And and this was supposed to be a Long Island iced tea, but I don't have tequila or 666, so I just used everything that I had.
Vodka.
There's vodka. Vodka and orange bitters and brandy and whiskey and something that was lime flavored. And
Limos.
Gin. There's some gin and there's stab.
It's essentially the same thing as vodka.
Okay, so just a quick one to answer Yed. For all 130 something or however many of you are watching this, if you haven't gone into Dear South Africa and done the license the person, register the farm control amendment campaign and said yes yet, please go there and do so now. I would really appreciate it. Love you long time. Whatever other inappropriate things you want me to say, put them in the comments and I will say them, like Wendy, who wants me to say fuck ton when I read it, which I will do because I'm essentially the audience's pet monkey boy. Do not abuse this power. With great power comes great responsibility. Brian, fuck off. Actually, someone already said this on my behalf. Rick, there we go.
What did Rick say, Brian? Fuck off.
Brian, yes.
Rick, that's not nice, my friend.
Oh, Chantal is struggling with the same problem as the rest of South Africa.
There we go. There's a real problem.
Throw your phone away.
I think you may have to. Yeah, you may have to.
Wait. Stop. May I ask, Chantal, can you type to us, what type of phone is it? If it's made by Huawei or Samsung, throw the motherfucker away. Okay? If it's made by Apple, throw it really far away.
That solves that. You see, we give great advice.
We need a Nokia because it's made in Finland, so there's no Chinese stuff. And there's
it's not. It's got nothing to do with the Chinese stuff. No.
Nokia's got Windows on it, and Windows is Bill Gates. So basically, just get rid of your cell phone and stick to a landline.
Yeah, they would probably be. Sorry, but this essay seems like farting against thunder. Yeah, Corin, I get where you're going. except Dear SA has actually achieved a whole bunch of stuff already. So I'll let Gideon expand upon that one because he knows them a little bit better. But even during lockdown, and let me put it to you distinctly, during lockdown, a whole bunch of your freedoms that came back were not because Cyril decided to love you long time, or he decided to give you a little bit of laxity or whatever. No. Let's be clear. It's because people like Dear SA actually made a fight about things. Okay, Rob Hutchins, and it is Rob, right?
Yeah, Rob Hutchinson's a great guy.
Yeah,
they do awesome work, and it boils down to this: if we do nothing to try and improve things, we cannot complain when you get fucked up the arse.
Yep,
and that is as plainly as I can possibly put it. That is not politically correct language. This is not a politically correct channel, and yes, Seppi Tank, we know that the chairman, Xi Jinping, is on Joe's shelf there. Can you get Xi for us?
So whilst Joe's getting the communist off the shelf, right, I just want to go back to Corin. Right, dear Corin. Okay, dear Corin. Get the communist, Joe. Stop interrupting me. Okay.
There is no what? There's no communist on my shelf.
Don't you have Winnie the Pooh on your shelf? Wait a second. Like it's next to Darth Vader and fuck the government.
No, that's Iron Man.
Okay. Well, what? I said communist, didn't I? Right. Anyway, coming back, dear Corin.
That's Iron Curtain, not Iron Man.
Dear Corin. Right. Where was I going with this? Okay. If I say that you are I want to see the manager complaining bitch, and you don't say anything against me, then me calling you I want to see the manager complaining bitch is the narrative that stands. That comes back to the Dear South Africa thing. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be an arsehole about this, but I will be an arsehole about this. You
kind of are, but anyway.
If we say nothing, if you say nothing, if I say nothing, if dickhead over here says nothing, then the people who say things, and trust me, gun-free South Africa never shut their fucking bitch mouths. Okay,
they submitted at least one.
They own
one
the
of
narrative.
Their directors.
And even though they have 3.5 supporters, right, and the other 10 that they have were bought by Soros money, even though that is the totality of their support base, they still own the narrative because they don't shut their fucking mouths. So we have to do exactly the same. And we got to be this all the time.
Okay. I just want to say as well, like, isn't this Karen not helping with the stereotype that's happening at the moment? I'm just saying.
No, she's not complaining to the manager. She's just complaining, right? And that's not something that you can say. I want to see the manager. It's just like
I'm going to do something quickly. This might backfire horribly, so bear with me.
Do it, please do it. Whoa,
yes. Can you all still hear us? Brian, talk.
Hello,
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Joe Show.
Oh, I need to make it bigger. Okay, so that isn't Winnie the Pooh. That isn't him at all. Okay, sorry about that. I needed to. Okay, everything's.
Put me back bottom right.
What was it,
oh God. Okay, hang on.
Marika likes being under me.
This is gonna.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy.
I don't know where we are now, but hello.
Wait, Presidente. No, there we go.
And Wendy's right. Corin didn't complain.
No, Wendy. Listen.
How does Corin feel about the Corin memes? You know, I really want to ask Corin how they feel about the Corin memes. No one's good.
You never got your answer. I'm sorry, Joe.
And Wendy,
we're not good for research.
Sorry. Wendy, I'm coming back. Listen, Wendy, if you haven't watched this show a lot, I am a dickhead. Okay, I'm pretty sure Corin knows that, right? I am going to say stupid things.
You're going to own your persona.
I'm going to own my persona on this show. I've had a few of these. I've had quite a few of these, and yeah, I know she didn't complain. I know she asked a legit question. Okay, but her name is Corin, so
Sorry
get
for making
forgiven
you
because of
the
that.
sole feature, Joe. By the way, just had to. I
No,
needed
I'm-
to get.
I'm
I needed to get a
wondering
bigger
what this-
picture view of what the hell that was.
Yeah, but
And
what
there
is
was
it
no
that
other.
you guys? What did you
Okay.
really poo?
The yellow thing on your top shelf. The yellow thing. The big
Well,
This
the
thing.
big ass. Yes,
You
that
can
thing.
see that because
What
the
is that?
This is
logo
this is
is
an emoji
away.
laughing thing.
Oh God! You see.
So the joke's on you.
We were speculating. It's like I thought it was a
No,
Winnie the Pooh.
you were right. I own the speculation about your Cuban mug that turned out to be Greek. That's where my fucking speculation about backdrops ended. Okay, I had
Yeah,
Joe's
because
back.
you-
Can you speculate about this thing?
which thing?
Told you,
Wait a
This
second.
tall- This
it's
tall
long.
box
It's
here.
a barrel. It's a barrel.
Oh, the box. Okay.
It's a barrel.
It's probably
Can
a
we say it's a
million
barrel?
bucket or something.
You are
It's not a
ice
barrel.
cold. Ice cold.
Million-
Ice cold.
million bucket,
Okay,
million
is it
bucket.
gun related?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck, I have no.
It's a
Is it Star Wars related?
No.
it's a tripod.
No.
Can you at least give us a category that would fall under? Like,
Yeah,
would
yeah.
it be under home appliances? Would it be under?
Privacy.
Lawnmower
And-
pot.
Home decorating.
Oh God, this is brilliant comment.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
And by the way, thank you for the super chats tonight, Jacob from Louisiana, Stinaki, and somebody else whom I missed. I apologize for being a dickhead about this. What? No, wait. Okay, Joe, what's your best guess?
No, don't go with me. I'm still thinking home appliances.
They're
and-
bl- it's
Can we
it's
see some
blinds.
comments? Right? Can we see some
Ah,
comments?
Gideon
about
is getting
what to get?
warmer. Gideon is warmer.
They're blinds.
Gideon,
You're
Gideon, no,
warm,
wait,
though.
wait,
You're
wait,
not hot.
wait, stop, please, everyone, stop. Gideon, right? Do you
Hey,
have caps?
Rick in the comments has it.
You fucking spoiled it now.
What is the window film?
It's window
Now, what
film.
is that? Oh, film.
Yeah, window film, privacy film.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Oh, Rick would know about privacy
windows.
film. Privacy film is a speciality of Rick's.
Gonna be
Right,
honest,
he likes
never
things
would have
behind-
guessed it.
Closed doors.
This is true.
Never would have guessed it. Never would have. I don't know, Rick. You have some kind of weird ability. I suggest you go on the. You'll do very
Joe,
well.
you
you
have
don't
no
know-
idea what Rick's weird
Yeah.
ability is, right? You need to meet Rick. Rick is an awesome guy. He really is an awesome guy. But you need to meet Rick. Okay.
Okay.
Enough about Rick. So, Gideon,
Because this
How
would
many
make
cats?
this would just demonetize the stream completely.
it's like
How
I
many
can't
what?
fucking ask a question. We have never been monetized, okay? I mean, we say cunt way too many times. Okay. How many caps do we have in stock?
Caps. We have 99, of which
And you
65 are
haven't
charcoal.
sent me one because I can give you free marketing the entire time I do a stream, and you don't even think of sending me one. Look what Germ sent me.
I
Something.
just need you. Can
Oh,
I just
he-
just
he
send me
sent
your
me something.
address?
Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Who's this? Wow.
Just send me your address and I'll come deliver it to you. Hang on, I just need to go fetch something quickly. Carry on.
I just need to answer Stinaki. Stinaki, as woman to woman, I got tired of washing curtains. That's the only reason.
That's brilliant.
My next question was going to be, what the hell were you doing with the curtains?
Also, one of the films is one way. It's the black one, so it's one way, and that is coming in my living room to remove the glare from the window that's on my television. Because the trees don't do it, and the awning doesn't remove the glare. So, you see, women understand. Window wiping is a bore.
I'm taking all of these comments in the completely wrong direction. So just Can I just leave you kids alone for literally 30 seconds? Or is
I don't know. Can you?
Of course I can't.
Can you? May you?
No.
Would you?
No, I can't. So
Should
you
you?
guys carry on. No. I definitely should not. Joe is just frozen in horror and disgust.
I'm
Brian
worried if this is going to continue any further. You're taking off your jacket. I don't.
No.
I'm hoping
No. That's all I'm.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
the stream is getting hot. That's why I've got the fan on. It's probably 35.
Joe, he didn't.
Where I am.
He didn't tell you this was a my fans page, did he?
Only fans.
Only fans. Sorry.
You
Beth
need
has
to
not
get- you need to get
educated
your
me
dirty
properly
facts.
on this.
No, she's
I
not.
don't know.
No.
Oh, and get it. Nobody has said the safe word yet. So I guess
Yeah,
we
freedom.
We
I don't
carry
even know
on.
what the safe word is.
genuinely
Well,
like
that's
it.
your problem, Joe.
I
It's a
wasn't
very
sure.
fucking obvious safe word. In fact, you're sitting right in front of it.
The American flag,
No.
USA,
What does that represent, Joe?
freedom.
There we go. Joe said the safe word.
Okay, end of show. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
No, actually, we should just kick Joe because he clearly has had enough.
Bye, Joe.
What? No. That's entrapment.
Well, I used to be a cop, dude. What the fuck would you expect from me?
I wonder. Oh man.
Yeah, intensive care bay definitely adds the right. We're on the same page.
Coming back to Intensive Care Bear, who is also known as Laurie, who is our awesome editor of putting together the thumbnails and the videos. Laurie has a confession today. Laurie, you do. Joe peed in your flower bed, Laurie. We know this. Not this Joe. Sorry, that Joe. Oh, fucking that Joe. Some other Joe peed in Laurie's flower bed. She didn't want everyone to know. But she was very upset by Joe peeing in her flower bed. Sorry for busting you on this one, Laurie. And also your fixation for BMWs. Laurie has a big thing for BMWs. I know this might sound a little bit odd to you, Joe. You're looking there very surprised, thinking, I didn't pee in anyone's fucking flower bed. How fucking drunk was I?
I have
But
a
no,
question
Joe.
for Intensive Care Bear. So I'm waiting for you to
Awesome.
finish. I really want to know how her stream went on Rebellious Ruth, what she thought of it. She can leave a comment. It's fine.
Yeah,
Intensive
we
Care Bear.
can't invite
Oh,
Intensive Care Bear back on the show because she has a lot of feedback.
No, well, I mean, yeah. Wow, Graham.
Yes, no,
Unfortunately,
Graham's
we
on the
can't
money.
put-
BMW
we
and
can't
butt
put the
plugs.
comment up.
That's exactly where it's on the money. So Graham's comment was that Laurie likes BMW and butt plugs, and that's pretty true. That's her jam.
Well, there's
Right? That
absolutely
really is.
nothing wrong with
Nothing
using
at all.
one of those. I'm not going to say which one.
Because
Right,
they're
and-
very
and-
similar.
And then apparently she also has this thing for
only
golden
one
showers.
of them gives actual enjoyment. Still not saying which
Whoa,
one.
hang on. Mareka bitch slaps her boys with a weed eater for a little foreplay. Right? There's an E in foreplay, Steffi Tag, but yeah, probably.
No. Actually, I judge their technique while using the weed eater as foreplay. So if a guy can't use a weed eater, then
Now
it's a
you're just
no-go.
teasing me, Gideon.
If he does
Now
a
you're just
really
teasing
good
me,
job,
Gideon.
then yes.
Aloha. What did I miss?
Now you're just teasing me.
Weed eaters, foreplays, BMWs, and butt plugs.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So this is the charcoal
He's not
one,
even
by
lying.
the way.
I wasn't lying. I never lied.
Can I send my black one back?
Yeah, you can trade them in. We'll do a 50%. Oh my God. Christu.
Wow.
Dude. I'm going to say
So you are epic. Epic.
this is Saudi Arabia.
We should all do a cheers. Cheers.
So for this amount of money, Christu,
Gideon will do things for you. He will do.
Yeah.
He will do unspeakable things to you.
No,
Christo, don't forget to. I know you're subscribed to my channel, but I stream too. Just so you know, I do stream live.
So,
Just so you know.
so Kirsty, please send me an email to this address, and I will send you a Paratus cap to Saudi
And a picture of Marika.
and a picture of Marika.
The one with the obey mask.
Yeah, the one with the obey mask.
I put those all over the place.
But I'm going to need your address, and you're going to need to tell me if you want black or limited edition charcoal, because I think I'm only going to do one run of the charcoal, unless people really want it.
Then I want the charcoal.
Okay, so Joe wants a charcoal. But yeah, that's where you can find me, sir. That is one hell of an epic super chat.
Yeah, that was something to be emulated. Hint, hint. The rest of you in the stream.
Although we have to, like, the economic times are shocking right now. Like, I just have to.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, I can
It'd
be
be nice
that,
to live
but
in
I'm
Saudi
not
Arabia.
going to, because this will be like self-promoting.
Yeah, because you're no longer the
Yanni-
alt-right ATM, are you?
I was about to say Marika's
Yanni-
an ultra
Yeah.
team.
No, I stopped
Go,
that.
Joe.
I stopped that because I
Yanni's
got
asking you
no
a very-
return on my investments.
We'll talk. Go, Joe.
Yanni's asking you a very important question in the chat.
Good job.
Sorry, who were Yanni? Can we buy the
Yanni,
cap somewhere?
Yanni.
Indeed, you can. On the paratus.info is the website, and there is a store/shop section. The charcoal ones will be uploaded this week. The black ones are already back in stock. So depending upon what you want, you can indeed get them there. And indeed.
There is also a shop now button on the Paratus Facebook page. So
Yes,
if you
thanks to
don't know
Marika.
the website, you can just go to the Facebook page and click shop
This is
now.
true. You can.
There are also
Indeed.
other buttons on the Paratus webpage, thanks to Yedvia, who's our Indian merchant.
Can I
Yes.
ask a question? Where did Paratus where did that word come from?
Can I tell you the whole story? Okay.
Paratus. Sorry.
Okay, not quite. So it's the Latin for prepared. And the old SADF magazine was called Paratus. But that wasn't quite where it came from. It was just a cool name, because obviously what I write and what we publish and what we stand for doesn't remotely emulate what the SADF magazine was. In fact, I probably have a lot of SADF. Actually, no, I don't. I have a lot of SANDF soldiers who probably want to punch me in the face. Welcome to try.
Probably both of us by now.
Both of us by now. I had a 3-2 battalion soldier, ex-3-2 battalion, in the shop today who's a big fan of the show, and shout out to you, sir, if you're watching this. So I might have a bit of a fan base there that was not. This was the name, wasn't the intention. It's just a fucking cool name, and it stuck with me because I had to rebrand my original blog to something that made more sense. And I was like, I really like this Latin prepared in all senses thing. And I just took it to an agency that did a bit of redesigning. And this is where we are. And boom.
Nice.
Story.
Cool.
No. So it was inspired by the old SADF magazine. And it's turned into its own animal completely.
No, he's lying.
I think it's a cool logo. I think it's a cool name.
Zambia.
Thank you,
Okay,
Jared.
now that Gideon is done with his little speech, I want to give a special shout out to a person who's not in the comments. Esko, my dear shooting friend all the way from Finland. Thank you so much for joining in. I can't wait for the next World Championship so that we can actually get together again and have a beer in Sweden. That will be awesome.
Awesome shout out, Madam President.
Are you gonna let me know when, and then we'll have more beers?
Are you gonna come to Finland?
Yeah. Why not?
Brian? Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Come to Finland. Not Finland, Sweden in 2022.
Yeah. See you there.
Cool.
See you there.
on
I like
Krista's
Steven.
on Krista's comment there. It's really cool that this is your favorite part of the week and stuff. But I would like to plug a new show that I'm doing with fellow comedians, if you don't mind, which I think has the potential to, like, if you just want to freaking laugh, please go check out on my channel a show called So What. I did it on Thursday. It is non-stop laughter from the get-go. And what it is it's me and 3 other comedians, and we are roasting the headlines, local headlines, international headlines. Cool. It was an absolutely phenomenal show. I highly recommend anyone to go watch it. It will be
just
your
to
Thursday
confirm,
highlight.
The show is called So What?
Say What? Sorry, Say What, not So What.
Say What. Okay.
So What now is Gareth Cliff's show.
Yes, I meant Say What. Sorry, Say What? Question mark. You'll see it. Comedians.
Say What?
Consumer confusion about your own fucking show, Joe. Well done.
Hey, what, Joe? So listen, sorry, Laurie has an answer for you, Joe. You want to know how her stream went? She says it went very, very, very well, Joe.
Is this after Joe urinated in her garden? Or what was it? Her planter box?
Yeah. No, in her flower garden, her flower beds.
Flower garden. Sorry, Joe. This is how stories get twisted. Beds. Joe Emilio, comedian.
I have no idea. Why would you pee in Laurie's flower garden?
I don't know. Ask him.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go, man. Jeez.
Exactly.
Gideon.
Joe, sorry. There's one.
What happened to our names? Why is our names not on here?
Oh, shit. Sorry. It's because my Gmail address is over everyone's name. Apologies. I'm sorry, guys.
So, Joe, right? Here's the $10,000 question. How far back from the flowers did you actually have to stand? It's okay. It's okay.
Apparently, Stefan doesn't like me. He says, "Lose Joe."
Stefan doesn't like lose Joe. I am love you all. Loose Joe. Loose Joe. Loose Joe. Joe is loose. Joe. Be loose.
Joe, we didn't know you were loose. I thought you were pretty fixed.
Joe killed Laurie's ponytail. I totally feel that because termites killed mine. My
ponytail palm.
Yes,
Joe,
my ponytail palm died.
I was about to say.
What did you do to Laurie's ponytail
What did you do to Laurie's ponytail palm, Joe? She's like, you sound like Joe Biden. The major difference being the real Joe Biden would never have the American flag behind him.
No, there's one other difference, right? This Joe, that
one.
This
we
Joe
have no
doesn't
idea what we're doing.
This Joe doesn't sniff 12-year-olds.
That is very, very true.
Unless it's whiskey, I hope.
I was just going to say, unless it's the 12-year-old whiskey. I'm still not drinking my 21-year-old whiskey because I'm not wasting it on things like this.
What
the hell is that thing?
Owl. It's an owl. Okay, Seppi takes.
It's Hillary Clinton.
Furby. Looks like a very bad Furby. It looks like the first prototype of a Furby.
Looks like the first prototype of Hillary Clinton.
Because Seppi thought it was a gremlin teddy bear. I'm like, it's a fucking owl. Like, it's got a scarf and shit. Look at it. And buttons.
That is not an owl.
Now, I do not quite understand in nature how this would work. It's got a...
Well, hang on. Marika reminds me of a bar lady in the old Khan Spy Hotel many years ago.
Wait a second. Where was it?
I think I know that lady.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Marika, hang on. Wait. Go for a second. Go like this.
A lot to unpack.
Go like this.
Comment.
Yeah, Paisley, I think it's her. I think you're right, mate. I think you're right. Now go like this. Then go like this.
No.
Sorry, that was a bad joke. That was a bad
Not
joke.
for you. Not
That
for
was-
you, I won't.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
I
That
was
part
about
was
to-
that was a bad joke. That was like worse than getting Gideon to Google dogging.
Okay, so, no, it was. So worst two things tonight. Okay, firstly, according to Paisley, I can no longer drink Famous Grouse, which kind of sucks because the Black Grouse peat malt is really nice. I'm gonna have to find a new one. That's one of those things.
I'm sorry,
Principles.
I missed the Famous Grouse one. I heard it in the background, but
No, they're allegedly anti-hunting.
So is Levi. Levi is anti-gun.
Yeah, but I don't wear Levi. I wear old khaki.
And Levi's very grateful for that.
No, fuck you too.
You've never hunted, and
No.
how can Famous Grouse be anti-hunting if grouse are literally being hunted?
I have no idea. This is why I need him to. He did try and answer this earlier, but I wasn't paying attention. Okay, which is normal.
No, clearly I wasn't paying attention either. I'm so sorry for that. I really, I apologize.
Are you really? Are you really?
So-
Or are you-
Sorry, Paisley goes on to say about that.
I was preoccupied with other people.
So Paisley says the first time he saw a bar lady punch a drunk fisherman off, not of a bar stool, off a bar
That's so
stool.
awesome.
That's pretty much Mareka, I would say. But to be fair, that's also my wife. That's also Gideon's wife. That's actually quite a few women I know. That's also Aziza, who's hiding out in the comments somewhere here.
But isn't the whole point of going to a bar to get drunk? So
Yeah, and punch people off a bar
and
stool.
punch people. I mean, I
And
thought
that's
that was
also
kind of-
Laurie, by the way, who makes
Oh
the
yeah,
thing.
it's Laurie.
Yeah. So there are Paisley. There are a lot of bar ladies from Gansbaai in the stream, in the comments, on the screen as well.
my
and that's
ex-boss
meant-
is living in Gansbaai. I hope he's not watching because he will be sorely disappointed.
If
but-
he's living in Gansbaai and it's 9:30 on a Friday night, he's drunk or high,
So no, but
or asleep.
Joe's drinking water. What the fuck, Joe? Come on.
I'm actually working a full shift tomorrow, and I'm drinking actual alcohol.
Well,
Joe doesn't drink.
you don't know if this is vodka.
I'm taking one for the team tomorrow. 8 hours
If you-
at work with a hangover.
If you're not waking up on a
Yay.
Saturday feeling miserable, hating life, having a splitting headache, are you even living?
Well, if you're working in mining, that's like a given. You have to wake up with a splitting headache and hating life.
Okay, but I was about to make
That's
a very
called Tyson.
inappropriate comment about your splitting headache has a very different origin to mine. And
And I was
I
going
was
to whine about falling down the stairs again.
no, wait a second.
Headaches are headaches, unless you put it in Afrikaans.
Near kopseer, but
Thank you,
headboard.
Christian.
But other
Well, your
Other-
wife can do something about your cops here, but what about your work pain?
touche. I have
It's not touche, it's suckshay, but okay.
Christo, stuur me asseblief jou adres. I'm out. Because my other non-golden moment was about to ask where the fuck is the Gansbaai Hotel, and it's in Gansbaai, obviously.
It's opposite the 50,000,005 bottle stores that are in Gansbaai, right? It's like all the bottle stores in the hotel. Okay.
Wait. Okay, so you cannot confirm. You need to send me this article because what I'm going to do is I'm going to be no, I can't. Can I?
Yeah.
I'm going to carry on drinking
Your
Famous
dick.
Grouse until I've confirmed they're evil.
That's what I was gonna look
Suggest.
just
Oh.
now. I want to see this. Oh, I can't
I'd
spell.
actually be a little surprised if Famous Grouse. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to douse. I'm not going to doubt Paisley.
No, but I will. But just to answer Isa's question, as soon as I stop, if
Isa's
everyone
question.
stops buying their shit and their sales go down and the CEO gets booted and they change their stance, and I'll buy their stuff again. It's very simple because buying shares is way too complicated. Like I'll just,
Yeah.
Just
I'm not
boycott,
getting
hurt them,
I'm not getting
get the
any
management changed, buy product again.
Well, to your point, Gideon, did you guys hear what happened to Netflix? They lost millions. They lost.
No, tell
I
me.
think they lost like millions and millions. I was actually.
So what
they
happens
keep-
when you broadcast kitty porn?
Let me see. Net.
Oh God, no. Ice has just.
Famous grouse grouse shoot ban charity. Well, fuck them.
What?
Indeed.
Where?
Okay, here we go. Netflix loses 16 billion in market value.
Because of cuties.
That's Joe Rogan money, quite there.
No. That's owie.
Let me just make sure. Wait.
By the way,
Well,
Krista
I
says he
haven't-
subscribes to you,
I
Joe.
haven't watched Netflix in like
Yeah,
a month. I have Netflix, but I haven't watched it because there's nothing interesting on it.
Yeah, because you just chill, don't you, Marika?
Also, it's not
She
my
doesn't need
Netflix.
it.
I leech off my brother.
You what? You what?
I leech off my brother.
Oh,
I
okay, but that's
use his
fair.
Netflix.
But he's in the comment section. Which one? Jacoba's?
He was. He left. He went to bed, I think.
It's not even 10
To
years.
watch Netflix.
It's very
chill.
hard being unemployed. You have to save your
Yeah.
energy.
Famous
Okay,
grouse shoot ban charity. Yeah, true. Fuck 'em.
Is it true?
Gideon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Field
The
Sports
famous
Channel
grouse
TV.
whiskey has a new brand called Black Grouse, and to celebrate it is raising money for black grouse protection.
But that's fine.
Like, I'm fine with that, but how is part of the black grouse protection to make it illegal to shoot them so that you can't breed them so that they'll go extinct normally? Because I don't know.
No, if you go the normal
has raised
hunting route and you go
£600,000
for
so far and has
conservation-
decided to donate it to the RSPB, the charity that is working to ban grouse shooting. Whilst grouse shooters take on the hard work of black grouse conservation, the RSPB is working hard to accept 50 pence per bottle of black grouse whiskey.
50
So there
pence
you
is
go.
not a lot.
Now look,
That's
okay, cool.
not a lot.
And that was in 2017. Jesus, like ICE is like our Google, dude. You're epic. And I stole you from Jeremy's channel, I think. Okay, no, that's not entirely true. You came here out of your own volition. But I don't know if it was
because Jeremy can't fucking broadcast anymore.
No.
ICE are their own free person.
3C.
ICE is his own man.
I assume he's a man. I do.
ICE is very cool. ICE is very knowledgeable. He's like my go-to guy if Google is too slow.
Jean-Andre is your lecturer from UCT. I just want to check. Okay. That would make, well, all universities are completely fucked lately, so it's not ICE are everywhere. ICE are lol.
Ice baby,
Say
yeah.
are because I used theirs.
Oh God, they even took pictures as a group with dead pheasants and each holding a bottle of grass. So basically what you're telling me is famous grass, I can't drink it anymore. I guess I can live. So if the Scots say to me, why don't you drink Scots whiskey, laddie? I go, well, because the American fucking don't do bad shit to me. No, I can't do any accents. The last time I did an accent...
Afrikaans one.
Want ek is fucking Afrikaans.
Your fucking Afrikaans accent is
Gideon met brei is die beste ding ooit.
like
It's so bad that Gideon can't brei in Engels.
Is it so bad it's good? It's just jere mense wat
mense, ek kom daar van die Maandsbrie af.
Gideon, one of my best friends also braais, so when he says my name, it's just like all chills. And I know he's not watching. Yes.
Yeah, but the difference is right. So colloquially, Marika, here the braying comes from the Maandsbrie. And you know the other name for Malmesbury? It's Tick Valley.
No, there's a shitload of dick there. That's the problem. Which I'm not
A
on, by the way.
a shitload of
drugs
dick
is
and
bad.
incest.
Are bad. Is it
In
all bad?
Malmesbury-
Is bad?
In Malmesbury, the
those
two main
chicken house.
activities is smoking crack and doing your sister.
What the fuck? All right. So,
Are you okay,
I
Joe? I'm just checking.
I
on
just-
you.
I just want to
Guys,
correct
it's
myself.
very quiet.
Because I was researching now this whole Netflix thing, right? So I wanted to make sure I got my facts right because I don't want to spread fake news. So I retract my previous statement because that happened a while ago because Netflix wasn't delivering on entertainment. So now with Cuties, I'm just going to read this from an article. If the 600K signatures translate to 600K unsubscriptions from their standard streaming plan at $12.99 a month, that would cost Netflix $7.8 million a month and over $93 million every year. So there's a signature going around that they're trying to like take down the film, and they believe that the 600K signatures are also represents unsubscription because those people threaten to unsubscribe from Netflix. So yeah, but the shares
JC
are plummeting.
McFarlane says that Cuties was cancelled.
No, it's still on.
No.
Oh.
He says cuties dash hashtag Netflix
no,
cancelled.
Netflix cancelled. Okay.
I just need to wait a second.
How can
Because-
we be racist with whiskey?
No, because Seppi
I'm-
says
I'm drinking Jack Daniels.
Niels.
So Seppi, so
No,
here's-
Seppi
here's the
likes
thing,
my
right?
hair, so I just needed to take my cap off.
Okay.
But before you
No,
get
hang
stuck,
on, wait.
I like
okay,
your
you go
novel,
first.
but don't throw it
Whiskey
any
with
longer.
an E. Whiskey with an E, right, is Irish whiskey. It has, by its very definition, got to have come from Ireland. Whiskey with a Y, or Scottish whiskey, has to, by its very definition, have come from Scotland. In other words, they are owning their own inherent racism. Whiskey is inherently an impossible is the wrong word, an unarguably racist product. It is in its very name. It will tell you that it cannot be Irish whiskey and not come from Ireland.
It
How
cannot be
more
champagne.
racist can you get?
It cannot be champagne if it doesn't come from France. But at the end of the day, both of them get you drunk. So
At the end of the day,
it's
I've,
okay. You can try to be technically correct and put an E where there needs to be an E. I can get behind that, but for colloquial
colonial.
Colloquial everyday shenanigans.
Everyday
with
drinking.
Like
it's
Tresem.
alcohol. It's alcohol. It's there to give you a buzz. So if somebody
And to cure your dry and damaged hair.
if somebody is drinking Jack Daniels and he spells it without an E, I'm really not going to go up in arms. Excuse the pun.
Okay,
for
no,
that.
but just to be
Alcohol
racist
is
about whiskey.
Alcohol. No, whiskey cannot be racist because whiskey will get everybody drunk.
Can I quickly answer Seppi Tank's question how he meant it to be answered? You can drink any of the Johnnies, my friend, except the blue one, because that's for ANC and EFF people. Only stay the fuck away from that shit. Thank you very much. And we lost
Where's
Joe.
Joe gone? Joe decided, fuck this shit, I'm out of here.
That's
I
not
have a
like my
career.
whiskey rant.
Badeka is where she belongs, in the middle.
Yay! It's a Marika sandwich.
So what did Brandon say? Brandon Dinar. I just want to say I'm a bottle of wine down and having random chats with people, WhatsApp with you folks on in the background. Every time I look at it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Dude, that is me
Dude, that's
every
how we
5
are.
seconds with the show. If this even is a show, what can you call this? Would you call this a show? Or would you call this a thing?
You know what? You know what this is? This is a whole bunch of mates getting together on a Friday in a pub and having a chat, or in a bar, or around a fucking braai fire, getting pissed and having a chat. That's exactly what we are doing with every single one here. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's not a show.
It's in the public domain.
He's
So-
back and he is sorry.
Joe,
No,
the
we
fuck,
missed
dude?
you. We missed you, Joe.
Why'd you diss me like that?
I accidentally quit Google Chrome by accident. I was trying to close something.
You
else.
wanted to go and watch Cuties, Joe. That's
No.
where you went. You went to
I've already
Netflix
seen the
and you were
movie.
going.
Trust me, I don't want to watch it again. Trust me, I don't want to.
Okay. I
You
don't
watch
watch kitty
Red.
porn, Joe.
Just to
No.
answer Seppi, no, drinking Johnny Walker Red means you're normal, like the rest of us. Which means you are cucking off because we are.
I have
Go back.
17 Google Chrome windows open.
Oh God, are you in? Like, what sort of processor are you running?
It's
How much RAM
every
do you
single.
have?
It's every single one of her Pornhub categories at once.
Listen, I've got a 42-inch computer screen, and I have got a NVIDIA.
Can you say that again slowly?
A 42
inch.
computer screen.
Just
It's a Samsung.
You don't need to say the computer
42.
screen part. Just
It's
leave the
like-
rest.
You
of
can
the
just stop
imagination.
there.
It's big. It's fantastic. it's curved. It's awesome. And I
We're
also
gonna
have
screen
it
cap
has-
that
I have one of those
out of
too.
context because it's beautiful.
I have a fantastic gaming computer. I love gaming. It's like awesome. It's my screen and my graphics card are VR compatible. I just need the Valve Index to play the new Half-Life, and then I'm just like your ultimate geek nerd.
So
Away
can we, do,
Massacre.
can we do Dusk Deathmatch?
Dusk.
Oh God,
Dusk.
okay, we need to talk offline.
I don't know
uh-uh.
Dusk.
Gaan terug na Away toe. Stinetjie.
Yeah,
awesome.
I can't
Dankie.
away. I need to give her a shout out first because when you super chat, you
Stina's
get the shout out
awesome.
first.
I like
Stina's awesome.
Stinaki. We need to get Stinaki on the stream.
Stinaki, email me.
I went to varsity with.
Wait a second. I'll send her my email address in a second. Is it safer to sit at home and drink than sitting in the bar? And of course, with the great loss. So, Brian,
Yeah.
the question is yours,
Well,
my friend.
No, she made a statement,
There's-
not a question.
No, it was a question.
She said it's safer. No, she didn't ask.
no,
is
she
it?
said, is it?
It's
is
no,
safer
no,
to
you're
sit
right.
At home.
to drink at home. It is safer because you don't have to drive. You can just switch off your lights and fall into bed. I just have to
Okay.
take off this annoying bra and fall into bed.
Cool, but let's wait until we finished first, right? Not whilst we're still on
Okay.
live.
Oh, wait.
No, wait. You stop. Away, Massacre.
Yeah. I've just away my kinders because I
Not a
brain
fuck.
and I'm all
Not a fuck.
so I can't do this with the Afrikaanse accent. Paratus, do you consider Southern Comfort a whiskey? No, it's a
Not
liqueur.
a fuck.
It's a
Not a fucking whiskey.
it's a whiskey-based liqueur. Well, actually, no.
I have a whiskey-based liqueur in my cupboard that I still haven't opened because I'm saving it for a special occasion. I
The
don't know how
Boogaloo.
much I'm not sure if I want to trade it. I would rather trade my 1 liter Bowls when the Boogaloo comes, along with my Boffelfontein Brandewijn.
Okay,
But
well, look,
the liqueur I think I like to keep.
well, look. I suppose I can say this on the stream because only 100 people are watching, and you can probably send this to the government, which is fine. So my father asked me, like, where do I see myself in future? And I said to him, I see myself as a pirate, which is dead, surrounded by 100 dead communists, lying on a crate of whiskey and brandy with an eye patch and a parrot. And he didn't like that. He was like, "That's too nihilistic." But I thought it's an epic way to check out. You would write a story about me at least, or a Tintin comic. I'm into the bra part.
think that's
I
just
don't
me.
actually, I can't remember this because if you drink too much at the bar, you have to get rid of the bra. Okay, I see. You have to get rid of your friend.
I can actually get rid of it now, but yeah.
So apparently Laurie, right, wants to join in because she's got her bra off and she's in her bath, which she's turned into a jacuzzi because she's had baked beans.
No, but Laurie breaks our bandwidth. That would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I sent her the stream thing by mistake, so oops, don't let
God.
her
You
in.
just pulled an ANC. Seriously.
I know. What?
Hang on.
You redeem me, Kidon. I've read in black. No, go back. Go back.
Oh, okay.
He's
So,
calling us gay.
sorry. I apologize.
Red is for this gay live stream, and black is when I gooi loop.
Oh God, Laurie's here. Oh geez, like God
Has
help
she got
us
clothes
all.
on? Please tell me she has clothes
Laurie,
on.
do you have clothes on? And do you have? Does your stream work tonight?
No,
It
it was
sounds
her
like it.
headphones.
It
Is it
actually
She
just
starts
sound-
echoing. Cut her off.
Okay, Brian, you are getting
She's had a
evil.
lot to drink. She has had a lot to drink tonight. Laurie, how much whiskey have you had tonight? Just ballpark.
By the-
I'm going to show you. Hang on, I'm going to go through to the bar and I'm going to show you. I'm going to shut your mouth up. for
Not the
rest of
bath. Please, not the
evening.
bath.
You've got a
I said
bar.
bar.
Okay. Because everyone
Oh,
knows
do you have
about
a
your
bar?
partying in the bath for jacuzzi time.
No, I need to ask Joe quickly. Do you have a bar, Joe?
No.
Do you have a
American, do you have a
bath,
bar?
Yeah, but
What?
Do you have
Yeah,
a
That's
bar?
my name. I do have
Bar.
a bar.
Oh Jesus.
Um,
Okay, Brian, do you
Laurie
have a
knows how
bar?
to turn your bath
I converted my vegetable rack into a bar. All my alcohol was in my
So you're not a
vegetable-
vegan,
No,
obvious. I mean, obviously.
no. I've been carnivore since the end of January. But
Explains a
it's
lot.
convenient. It's convenient, but it's not going so well. So I think I'm just going to go back to eating normal, like tomatoes and lettuce and cabbage, because I actually miss fruit. I haven't had an apple in 7 months.
Joe, by the way, I just have to say this, that Joe is looking sideways at Laurie's frozen stream.
So would I. It's like the weirdest fucking
And now it's got the little white circle. Oh, wait, Laurie's back.
Problems with the internet. Laurie's living in the Cape, the Western Cape.
Wait, that's the
ping's
bar.
not
Wait a
so
second.
Yes.
Untouched. I am being a good girl tonight for a change. So
No, you're not.
No,
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 you're not.
Laurie, there's no way.
And
That
Brian-
No, you're
doesn't
not.
exist.
The good
Uh-uh.
girl image is gone.
That never happened.
She
Sorry.
said it.
Sorry,
Okay.
you're admitting on this live stream for your proclivities to anal dildos and now butt plugs and farting in the bath and doing the golden shower over Joe, or having Joe doing the golden shower.
No,
over
no,
you.
Jeff. It was
Joe
Jeff.
It was
not
Joe,
Joe.
not Jeff. I
Joe
have the
is doing
recording.
the
It was Joe.
shower over the ponytail.
No,
I don't
Joe.
want
It's not a good image for me.
It's going
by
to
the way.
happen if my husband is listening to this stream.
He is
Just
listening. I can see him in the comments.
No, Joe urinated in your flower box. And guten Abend to
Who calls the dog Joe?
Düsseldorf. That is the
Hey,
best
Jeff.
I can do with proper German accent. Es tut mir leid.
Papieren
and
bitte.
Entschuldigen mich, bitte schön. Opfokken lag. Ek doen my best, okay?
I actually have a German joke that I can tell.
Oh, dear
Go
Lord.
for it.
We're gonna
It,
get
it won't be
freaking
worse than
demonetized.
anything I just said because Hacker
We're
Ringo
gonna get
just tuned
Jeremy.
in.
No, Donkey Schön was actually good. It was actually at a shooting competition. It was a world shoot because we South Africans were standing in a circle with some German mates, and
Make
there
the
were a
circle
bunch of
bigger.
smokers. And one of our guys asked the German guy for a lighter, and the German guy gave our guy the lighter, and our guy said, "Danke bitte," which
Thank you,
translates-
please.
Yes, thank you, please.
At least he didn't give you an oven starter.
Which, because he confused bitter schön with Dankeschön, didn't he?
Donkey
That
buyer. I don't know, but I was there. It was funny. I don't speak German. My mother had German in high school. So there's the basics that but I knew that Danke bitte was not the right response.
Well, my favorite.
That's my funny German joke.
well, he got it.
Joe, do you give comedy lessons?
Well, I mean, it's for a German audience. I'm not a German audience. There you go.
Well, no. Remember the great German comedian was. Hang on. He's,
Is he talking to
sorry.
a dog?
I just had to consult the audience. Otto, the German comedian. So he's the cool guy. And my favorite German expression is when I say to people, "Mein Kopfschmerz," which means my head is fucking sore. It's the Jack Russell.
Say hello, Jenna. Hello, Jenna.
Oh, fucking Jack Russell with Marika. Sorry, I went somewhere else with it.
The other one is outside. He wanted to go outside.
I'm looking in the comments for a fucking Jack Russell. It's like, what the fuck is a Jack Russell typing comments for?
Jeez, like Brian.
Jenna is my rescue. I rescued her from my grandmother's tenants.
I was going to ask, did you rescue her from Gideon? But some other person's got to rescue that poor dog from Gideon.
No, the dog is happy, Brian.
Well, it's only happy because your German vet told you to stop feeding it fucking wheat.
Afrikaans
and treating
vet.
it like that's what you say.
Afrikaans
right?
vet.
That's what you say. But it's, you treated your dog like a fucking vegan, right? I'm surprised you didn't make it do CrossFit.
Who says I don't?
I say you don't because I know you.
This is true. Okay, no,
so,
but
like about half a fucking hour ago, I wanted to make an offer, right? I wanted to put a cap on because Marika had a very, very good idea earlier today. So I want to put a cap. I will sponsor a cap to the contributor who makes the best Jerusalem fucking video with a fuck you Cyril somewhere embedded in that. There must be a fuck you Cyril Easter egg in the best Jerusalem video. And the advantage will be having an expression of freedom. Primarily a pew pew, but if you want to, you can be boring and use Joe's flag. Okay?
Lawnmower.
No, there doesn't.
Lawnmower. We've done the lawnmower.
We've done the lawnmower.
Yeah, but the lawnmower
there's got to be a fuck you, Cyril, and an expression of freedom.
But
bear in mind, any Jerusalem with a lawnmower has a certain element of risk to it because you can make your toes go bye-bye if you fuck
Gideon
it up.
has no say in this matter. Madam Presidenta's idea, and she has set the rules. It's a fuck you, Cyril. I will put up the cap.
Your rule. The only thing I wanted was a bunch of gun clicks.
Okay.
Like
Gun clicks.
You slap in the magazine, you cock the gun, you close the chamber, you bang, 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 whatever.
You can
That's
shoot
the
steel
first
as
15
well.
seconds of Jerusalem.
Okay. But there has to be a fuck you, Cyril, in there somewhere. Okay. Rick?
Yeah, we can do this.
Rick,
Fuck you, Ramosaurus. There we go.
Hey,
whatever variation.
No.
That's
from my show. That's from my show.
But Joe,
Ramosaurus.
you're on here now. You are now part of this Borg. We are now whatever the fuck this is.
That was Ramosaurus. We came up with that last night in our show, and we were doing quotations, and we were like Ramosaurus. It was funny. I'm just glad
got a good comment.
When I was 10 years old, I could name pretty much all the dinosaurs of the Jurassic period, the Cretaceous period, the Triassic period.
Do them now.
Whatever.
Right, Laurie wants you to do them now.
Probably.
Which dinosaurs?
No, but so we
All
know
of
that
them,
so we know that Brontosaurus never existed. That's a bullshit story, Moss.
Yes, Brontosaurus is
Yes.
actually a Apatosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus Rex is not the biggest dinosaur that ever existed. And
The biggest carnivorous dinosaur.
no, that was I think
Spinosaurus.
Megalosaurus was bigger
right.
than Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, I could pronounce all those dinosaur names. I don't think I can
Anyway,
pronounce.
Clover.
At 10:05 on a Whiskey Friday night, no fucking way.
I
Like,
know.
if you
Can
can-
I still say Archaeopteryx, and can I say Deinonychus, and can I say Triceratops? And
Okay, who can give the alphabet backwards?
Megalitherium.
Sorry, Joe. Can we what?
Can you say the alphabet backwards? Let's see who's.
Who can do that when
More
they're sober,
intoxicated.
dude?
Yeah, I was about to say there's no fucking way. I just need to say to Rick, your package is in the mail. It's coming.
Rick is lying to you.
Um,
Rick is lying to you. You need to tie him up, and you need to make him your bitch, and you need to make him say the safe word.
no, but
And
I
I'll
would.
bring you over to pee on him.
The alphabet is
And Joe will
not.
pee on him.
It can't be that difficult.
Okay, but wait a
Go on.
second. Whoa. I'm
Okay,
okay with
go
most of
ahead.
us, but I just need to go, Joe. Are you okay with
No.
calling me?
Joseph, come boy.
I don't know where Laurie went.
Joseph!
Hi, Laurie.
Joseph is peeing on the plant again.
What
Laurie,
do I
put
look
your
like?
shirt on.
Wait a second. Fuck, Brian. Do I look like vegetation to you?
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
agree.
Say hello.
Hello. Oh, is that a Rottweiler?
He looks just like Joe, Emilio.
Now wait a second. Go back to the dog. Oh wait, no, Laurie.
Go back to
Can
the
you go
dog,
back?
Laurie.
Bring
Get back
us
to
to
the dog,
rescue, the little rescue.
Come here, boy.
Rescue dogs are
The
the
people
most
need to ogle you.
loyal
Yeah, come here.
companions
It's
you
a
will ever
Rottie.
see.
No, wait a second.
It's a hot
So-
tea.
Okay, I can kind of see the resemblance.
It looks like Joe. I'm telling you, it looks like Joe. Put a vape in that dog's mouth, and it would be exactly the same.
No, wait. Whoa. We're not trying to get the dog to resemble Ramon. Okay.
I'm talking about Joe. Dog looks
No.
nothing like Ramon.
No,
Right.
No, but
That-
Ramon, but
listen,
Joe,
listen. If
Joe's
Laurie
vape
wanted
is
a
the
dog
size
to
of
look like
a
Ramon,
of a flash disc.
should have to go for her poodle.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Please
Wait a
don't
second.
have to
Where were
remember
we?
the dog is
Awkward
not-
silence.
About Joe looking like a Rottweiler and Ramon looking like a poodle.
No, I just
Hey,
told
hey,
you
listen,
the dog is
Ramon is actually a handsome guy. You know, once you meet him in person, he's a really handsome guy. He's not
Meet him in
cool.
person.
He's
The
right up there on
camera
my
doesn't
top
do
5
it.
list.
He's more like a German Shepherd. Just want to hug him and cuddle him.
You don't know many German Shepherds, do you?
I was about to
Actually, I
say.
do. I do know German Shepherds. I have a very good relationship with German Shepherds.
Listen, as having owned and trained quite a few German Shepherds in my life, right? German Shepherds are awesome dogs. They are phenomenally outstanding dogs. They are brilliant dogs. They are not huggable dogs. They are very far removed from being fucking huggable dogs.
And well, Ramon is a very huggable man.
I'm sure he
So-
is.
So,
I've never
so
tried that
he,
with him.
he'd be more like a bouvier.
I'm the only person in this chat room who's actually hugged Ramon, so suck it.
Okay,
I was about
I'd
to say,
rather not,
Joe, have you
but
ever
maybe
hugged Ramon?
Ramon is a
I
bouvier.
haven't met
You
him
know what a
yet.
bouvier is?
You got his mask though, so props.
Yeah.
No, what's a
Um,
bouvier?
Bouvier des Flanders. It's a dog.
Yeah, it's
Oh, Jesus.
it's like a poodle that went overboard on the steroids and turned into a real fucking dog.
No. Jesus, Brian, you helping people out of the frying pan into the fire.
Well, it's kind of there, right?
I've never had a
Go and
Peruvian
Google
hairless-
dogging, Gideon, and you'll find all these things.
No. How did we wait a second? We were talking about something entirely sensible like half a minute ago. And then we went where?
That
We
was
went to
too long
Ramon-
ago.
No, we
Started
went to
when-
Ramon being essentially a vaping German Shepherd.
German Shepherds are the most awesome dogs ever. I'm
going
not
to disagree.
I'm not
I love
going to
Staffies.
dispute
I think
Yes,
Staffies.
I
Golden
love-
retrievers and
I
beagles.
love Staffies too, and I love Doberman Pinschers. And dogs.
What
just
is that?
awesome. Dogs are
That
much.
is a Ramon dog. That is a
Hang
Bouvier
on
de
a
Flanders.
second. I'm going to do the same
Hang on.
thing I did to Joe. And I'm going to make Brian big. Oh, God, that sounds horrible.
No, not the big guy. No.
How
that's-
can that not be Ramon? Ramon,
But
No.
what is that?
Not Ramon.
No.
That is
no,
Ramon.
No,
That is Ramon
no,
when he hasn't
no,
shaved. It is.
No.
It is.
Ramon does look better with a little stubble. And Germ looks better with a stubble.
It's Ramon.
This is Ramon to me.
Oh, God, hang on,
That's
Joe.
not
Stay.
Ramon.
Keep it right there.
No. That's Gideon. That's
No, fuck
Gideon.
off.
That is
Yeah.
Gideon.
Gaan kak, Brian.
It kan nie. Right? That's Gideon. That's without a doubt. That's Gideon.
Yes, I agree. Out.
Ook julle allemaal, hoor.
No. This is Fidian. I'll show you Fidian.
Oh, God, this is
And
going to
here's
be
Marika.
worse.
This is
Actually, you
Marika.
know what? Oh, Jesus
An
Christ. hang on.
Afghan.
I respectfully
Hang-
disagree.
Yes,
salute.
That is not Marika. No. No.
Wait, which one am I? There are two things
That's
in that
Germ.
picture, Joe.
That's Germ.
I-
That's
No,
Germ.
I'm
Sorry,
going
that's
to-
Germ,
I'm
and he's
going to
on
have to
Gideon's
agree with
stomach
Joe.
watching him sleep.
I know. I'm definitely a Snoopy because
That's
Snoopy
you,
realizes the value of taking a nap. No,
Marika.
that's not me. I'm
That's
not
Marika.
an Afghan. No,
That is
No,
No,
Marika.
she's
I'm
not an
not-
Afghan.
I'm
He's
not
not an
an
She is.
Afghan.
She
I am a
is.
Snoopy. I am a beagle.
No, you're an Afghan.
No, I'm not into beards. I'm into stubble. 3-day-old
Oh my
stubble.
word.
Nothing more.
Yep. This is Brian.
Yep,
No,
that's me.
Oh, wait a
Absolutely.
second.
That
That
is
is Brian. That is
Absolutely me.
Brian.
That is me. There's without a doubt that is me.
That is Brian in dog form. 100%. It is
Yep.
beautiful, Joe. That is poetry.
That is
Well,
That is-
I can't take credit
no-
for
no
it.
doubt
It's
at all.
IZA that said it.
By the way,
yeah.
audience.
In fact, here's a more
audience.
accurate one. There. That's
Okay,
me.
hang
No,
on.
that's too cute.
Put it
That's-
closer to
That
the
does
screen.
look like Brian. That it really does look like Brian.
So
English
just
bulldog.
to put it out there, we love you, the audience. If you want us to say weird things, okay, whoa. If you want me to say weird things, put it in the comment section because I'm basically your monkey boy. But Hoy, thank you for still being like 100 people watching us at like 10:15 on a Friday night, as opposed to being out partying and having a life.
So,
18. Nobody has money.
you Glock fans, is a
Apparently
Glock
that's
a
Gideon.
dangerous gun?
Nah, that's
Dangerous
not
for
good.
whom? No, a gun
No.
is a gun.
Glog.
There's not.
Is
There's
Glog
not one
regtig 'n
gun that-
gevaarlike gun?
Yeah,
There's no one gun that's
Well,
more dangerous than another gun.
I was about to say it depends who I'm shooting at, because it might be dangerous to them. If you try to rob me, don't do that. That would be a bad life decision. But no, it's not. It's not inherently
No,
more dangerous.
Sorry,
than
Krista,
things.
I have to correct you. I am a bulldog. Without a doubt, I'm a bulldog, not a pit bull. I'm a bulldog.
This is true. Brian is more. Roman, hug Gideon. Gideon would never hug a guy. His hair says it all. I agree. Seppi Tank has read the situation fucking perfectly correctly.
I disagree. Gideon, your name literally says morph stock.
Yeah, but it's because I played hockey. That's different.
I think this is
I
germ.
went to an all-boys school. Oh, God, hang on, Joe. What the fuck is that?
What
Is
is
that?
that?
Germ.
That might be germ, yes. That might well be germ. I'm going with Joe on that. It is an Anatolian shepherd. Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
Oh, my God.
I really think that's germ.
No, sorry. It's 3ZA. You are absolutely wrong. He is not an Anatolian shepherd. He is a greyhound.
I don't think I've seen Marika laugh so much.
Hannah came back for Marika's laugh, and Graham knows of the garden furniture. Who fucking told him?
I am part of Germ's Telegram group, and that just makes the miniature Doberman picture that much funny.
Wait, I found Fidian.
Oh, Jesus. That's my dog, dude. You found my dog. That's him. Can you put a cap on him?
So here's a question. Who's that?
Ramon?
No, that's not Ramon. It might be Ronaldo, maybe.
Nah, I'll find Ronaldo.
No, which one? The one on the right or the left?
That looks like Graham. Even though Graham doesn't have his own channel, that dog definitely looks high.
Here's Graham.
Nah,
Graham, that's you.
this, just because of the orange in this picture, it's Ronaldo.
Okay, by the way, Ronaldo, you're not watching this because you're stoned out of your fucking brain bracket on a Friday night. But Ronaldo is legit a good guy. He supports the
Yes.
channel. He super chatted this. Subscribe to Ronaldo. He's got like 80,000 plus 85,000, 90,000 odd subscribers, which means he's way bigger than this. But just subscribe. Oh, whoa. Brandon says it. He says that's the Kiffness.
That's Laurie, but
It's-
hang on, wait.
Come on,
Then-
is this not Ramon? I mean, seriously.
No, that's
Wait a
Gideon.
second. That is so fucking true. That is Ramon in dog form. Where's his vape though? You need to bring.
What's wrong with Marika?
She's
She
having
needed an asthma
attack.
break.
The
Okay,
bitch
Brian,
with
but
the big shout.
okay, listen, I just have to do a quick confession because I needed to. I still owe Brian money. Who? Oh God!
Ramon. Anyway,
Okay, so, how much do I owe you for your Lee Enfield, Brian?
dude, you want to do this on air? I can.
Yeah,
WhatsApp
yeah, I
you.
might as well because I've got something horrible to tell you.
Hey, let's do this privately. How's that?
No, we could do it publicly, and I'll explain why.
So, am I
So
being set up here?
no, so today I bought a Mauser
Well
for
done.
1,000 rand, a
You owe me more
1904,
for my Lee Enfield.
a 1904
Okay.
in 8 by 57 millimeter IS.
Okay.
It's beautiful. The rifling, the lands and grooves are immaculate. It was incredible, and it's a World War I rifle.
Okay.
Oh wait, Joe's got something there. Wait, what's this? Joe, who the fuck is this?
I think this is a better Brian.
That is a better
Okay.
Brian. Brian,
Okay. I'll try and look
think
like
that's
Because he looks presentable.
I always look presentable.
Can you put that dog in a collared shirt?
I'll try.
Yeah,
try it.
I'm putting it in a collared shirt. Okay. And were you going with your World War One Mauser?
No, so basically, I have the Enfield and the World War One Mauser. So I've got two historic rifles.
Yes.
Yes, one which shot at the other.
Well, one was
Yes.
from the Second World War and the other's from the First World War. So you have a little bit of disparity of time there.
Yeah, but disparity of time ultimately in human conflict means nothing because that Mauser still is seeing action today, as is the Enfield.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
I don't know where I was going with this at all.
You started this. You started this out with "You have bad news for me." So
Yeah,
I'm still waiting to hear what the bad news
There's
is.
no bad news really. I just needed
because
to do,
I'm only hearing good news.
That was clickbait.
Oh, okay.
That's Big Daddy Lib. Oh God, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna get a better looking dog to resemble Big DL, but I decided not to because that could be interpreted in different ways. And I don't want to get your channel canceled.
No,
sorry, Graham. Just shush, Gideon. Sorry, mate. I forgot my chemo head wrap in the car. My bad. Do I know Luderitz? Life on the Luderitz Strasser Street, but some people want to change that because of colonialism. So I know Luderitz really well. Hacker. I worked there quite a few years as a diamond diver, and then as a very high functioning alcoholic. And life on the Luderitz Strasser Street. Okay, but some people want to change it because of colonialism. Okay, but it's your birth street. Yeah, but they can never take your birth street away from you. Who cares what they call it?
And Luderitz will always be
Luderitz. Yeah, there is no entity on this earth that can change Luderitzbucht from being Luderitzbucht, right? There is no person that can probably fix the amount of breakages that diamond divers coming back from 3 weeks at sea cause to the local pubs or the local prostitutes. So there we go.
Well, here's the funny thing, right? So if they want to change Luderitz Strasse in Germany, Luderitz in Germany will, I mean, in Namibia will
hang on,
change.
wait, they want to change Luderitz Strasse in Germany.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would they want to do that?
Yeah, because Luderitz in Germany, I mean, not in Germany, for Pete's sake, Hubert, you've had too much whiskey. Luderitz in Namibia will remain Luderitz. It's always been Luderitz.
But
and by the way, my wife is a Sudvester, not a Namibian. She was born when it was Sudvest, okay? And Christo is giving us way too much money tonight. So, sir, thank you.
Not even one comment. Thank you, Christo. That's just plain generosity.
He commented I was a pit bull and that you were wearing a really awesome pair of jeans.
No, he did.
There, just to fake us into thinking
it was really awesome pair of what?
Jean skirt thing.
Well, and he was choking on his spit earlier when Brian was talking.
So no, he did compliment you at least 3 times on the stream, Madam President. Yeah.
So get back with it.
Listen, just as a matter of interest, Christo, I don't know if you're single. If you are, you got a shot. We'll organize a shooting day in Gauteng because that's the closest.
Got a shot with whom?
I don't know. He's got a shot with you, maybe, if he can beat you, and then you still get to like dictate terms, which is a really fucking
and he makes
asymmetric.
You laugh because that's your thing, right?
That's your thing. No, but whoa. This is a very asymmetric situation because Marika doesn't play by normal rules. I mean, what? Let me rephrase. What are the normal rules? Are there such a thing? I don't know anymore. What the fuck? I'm going to shut up and I'm just going to let Graham talk. What did Graham say?
It's fucking hilarious. Imagine the poor Filipino, German American, and that Algerian homie trying to understand dogs being compared to folks they've never heard. Oh, that is fucking true. That is so hilarious. And on that fucking bombshell, dude, we've got to fucking get into this. It's like
no, why? Nobody except Joe has actually said the safe word. So unless the people in the comments don't say the safe word, I won't stop the stream.
But on that note, I actually want to bring up So I've been chatting to Eleutheria and Yanni, and Eleutheria had an idea to do the longest stream. We want to try and break the record, but we don't know how.
Which is what? How long
Oh
was the
yeah,
record again?
it was like 7 days, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it that
was
dude
7
shouting
days.
at the fucking flag saying, "You will not divide us. You will not divide us. You will not divide us"? Because
No,
No,
that was
it
that
was-
was
It was
was
the Hulu,
Share the Booth.
Oh,
Was it
Yeah,
Shia LaBeouf?
really?
fuckhead.
Was
Yes.
I
it?
had a dream about him the other night.
He must
the
went
longest-
fucking off the head mental because Trump won or something. And
The
Stephen Legrada.
longest stream was done by Hulu, which is a video network. So they've got
was?
the manpower and the stuff. So,
Oh, it was. Sorry, I do remember. It was my idea. Sorry, I forgot.
we did speak. No. Somebody last week talked about, or the week before that, talked about long streams, extended streams, and then we said we should do something for charity. And then I googled it, and the longest stream was done by Hulu, which was just over 7 days or something, because
Oh God!
they
I have to
they
speak
did
to
it-
all of you for 7 days non-stop.
They did it from their studio, so they actually had a studio. They had the venue and the manpower to run a stream for 7 days.
I see.
This has moments that are hard to watch, but I can't turn away. Keep streaming. That
I get the feeling that I was away for these hard
Too long.
moments.
too long.
I had to do a lot of things. I had to take the dog out and let the other one come in and tend to myself. Yes.
Could there be a way
Yeah,
though where we could
Marika.
use StreamYard maybe? But StreamYard, I don't know. Where we
But
could use,
I am using StreamYard for fuck's sakes, Joe. You're on it now.
no man, to do a longer than 7-day stream.
Wait a second. Oh Jesus!
Because you
I
just
says it's
need a
more
link.
than 23 days.
What?
No,
can't be.
that was 7 days. Where's
No.
Cite your sources, please.
Has created and uploaded the longest YouTube video of all time.
No,
Yeah, but it's uploading.
That's a video. That's not a live stream. We're
Yeah.
talking about a live stream.
The best in the
live
research.
stream.
StreamYard has an 8-hour limit. Shit.
That sucks.
So how did Hulu do it?
Hulu is a streaming network. They did it
You
from
mean
their
they
own
just use
studio.
their own fucking? They use their own fucking network, right?
Video.
They stream. Why are Corona numbers in the Congo so low?
Because
No,
they
the
keep
numbers
killing each
keep-
other in the civil war. The corovirus
No,
doesn't have a
the viewers
chance. to
want
get in there.
Because they
Actual
don't have
content. I
any
think that's why
testing
it was brought up.
facilities.
Sorry, Laurie?
Because they have
People
Ebola.
want to talk about things that actually matter. They don't want to listen to us talking shit at each other and to each other and about each other. I think they actually want content here.
So
What,
sorry.
Answer important questions.
Okay.
So, well,
We're 2.5
sorry,
hours deep.
Hacker.
That's how-
Just to comment, why are the Corona numbers in the Congo so low? I think Marika probably hit on that. It's because they're used to dealing with legitimately dangerous diseases, not fake diseases like COVID-19. So yeah, that's probably why.
And
Okay.
also hydroxychloroquine, and they were just got banned from YouTube, and the
The
BCG
Le Mans
vaccine,
of streaming.
and
Hulu is like Showmax.
generally
Fuck off,
lower.
Beth.
Hey,
Showmax is
shut
nowhere
up.
close to being Hulu.
The president is talking. Show some respect here.
Yes, sir.
Africa has shown Africa has shown consistently lower COVID-19 cases because of Africa is third world continent.
This is going somewhere bad.
we are used to living in substandard conditions, so African people naturally have better immune systems against diseases. And we have the polio vaccine, which has proven to be a deterrent in COVID-19. We have hydroxychloroquine, which has proven to be a treatment for COVID-19. And Africa is not for sissies. So African people are generally tougher than the rest of the West world sissies out there. I mean, come on. Really?
And on that bombshell, can I just confess two things? One, I need to go shoot long range rifle tomorrow at some point without too much of a hangover. And two, I have a humongous pee, which is bad. And it's massive.
Keep a bottle with you.
I've got a glass.
Now that would be something that would not divide us, right? You peeing in the bottle off camera.
Exactly. But on this note, the Lamar is running from tomorrow afternoon at 3:00 without an audience on the stands because I bought fucking tickets for this race and I can't go, which pisses me off. Okay. But the actual Lamar, watch the Lamar tomorrow. Watch Ford versus Ferrari, the movie with Christian Bale in it. It's a fucking awesome, epic story about the Lamar in 1966, and love motorsport. But on that bombshell, Madame President with our safe word,
I am not ready to go.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think our audience is ready to go.
Okay, fine. I'm just going to go wee. Carry on without me for a second. And
who was making the comments about the bar lady at the Khan Spy Hotel?
I can't remember. I think it was Ice.
It was the
No,
butler.
it was our butler.
It was Paisley. Paisley the butler.
Ice, by the way, Ice, come with. I did the Lamar with my dad last year. It was the best thing in the universe. Yes. Like, fucking email me. You've got my address. It's hubert.gd@gmail.com. Come with to fucking Lamar.
Don't expect him to reply to emails.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't expect
him to reply to emails. He's not going to reply, Ice. He's not going to reply to your WhatsApp, to your email, or anything.
I'm going to go pee. I'm going to go pee now. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye, then.
I did respond to my WhatsApp that I sent him asking him for his video because I knew if I didn't start licking his ass for it this week, I wasn't going to get it ever. And since I beg your pardon?
You and your anal fixation.
Oh my God.
But you give Gideon a rim job, a proper rim job. Just don't say it was some anal dildos.
Seppi, Laurie wants you to know very badly that she's still a working girl. She charges by the hour. Okay? So whatever it is that you were trying to sort out, sorry.
I do charge by the hour.
You've got to do the pretty woman thing and pay for the whole night, Seppi. And the bar. Okay.
I work better at night. That is true.
Joe.
Yes.
What do you think, Joe?
Of?
Joe, of life, of the universe, and of 43.
43. Okay, that's a random.
No, the answer is 42.
I didn't ask him for the answer. I asked him what he thought of 43.
43.
It's the answer plus 1.
I think it's a contradictory number because 3 is less than 4 and 4 is higher than 3. So I think it's a philosophical question in terms of
43 is a prime number.
It's a prime number. That's a good one. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
It's a kind of a supremacist number as well. It's also 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 is kind of a spiritual kind of number as well, and also a number for in some instances spiritual as well. 777, Jesus Christ, all that stuff. So 43 might be an actual decent number, but it's I think it's masked by deep underlying masks of deceit and denial as well.
Okay. Thank you for that, Joe. That's the longest I've seen Brian shut up in a stream before. Thank you.
Is 43, Joe, is 43 better or worse than 73?
Well, AC is the contradictory of 43. So whatever the 43 is the opposite of 73. So or 74, sorry, or whatever it was you said.
No,
so
I
we
said
have to
73.
look at this from a very 73. So you have to look at it from a very philosophical angle as well. What are we saying here? How is it being interpreted? And I think that at the end of the day, you'll find that 73 is a much more, almost like the universe, represents the universe and everything that encompasses within the universe as well.
Okay, and then Stinaiki B, she wants to know what you think of 69ing, Joe.
Well, see, 69 is a very sexual number. So 6 plus 9 equals 15. 1 plus 5 is 4. So that's a balanced number. It's a 4. 4 has stability in it. You have 4 legs of a table. You have 4 legs of a car. You have 4
Brian
wheels.
is taking the piss out of you, dude. Brian is taking the piss out of you.
Laurie, he knows. He deals with fuckheads like me heckling him for a living. He's got this, Laurie.
You can't think I'm serious about this stuff. Like, seriously.
Continue.
Already.
I'm taking the piss. I'm making the shit up as I go along. It's called improv. Although it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Rick, this is not the Illuminati 666 sign. It's the game arsehole, right? And if you looked at it, you're an arsehole. Okay, and I can flick you in your neck.
The white supremacy sign.
I don't do that one. Right, that's okay when you're diving, and okay when you're muff diving. But right, this is arsehole, Rick. 69% of people find something sexual in any sentence. 100% of Rick McNamees find something sexual in any context, in any situation, in the world, ever.
I think Gideon is taking a dump, not a wee. I'm just saying.
I think Gideon's gone to sleep.
Men's bladders are generally larger than women's bladders, so they can hold a lot more liquid. Because they don't have to compete with a uterus. Also,
alt-right ATM for the win. Oh, you fucking yeah, Lord. Yes, you should not be allowed to super chat when you're drunk.
No. She's gonna look at her phone tomorrow with all her banking notifications and think, good God.
Listen, I work for a mine and September is bonus month. So, yay.
Well, super chat me. Super chat Joe. Once you
that'd be nice. Super chat me for once. That'd be great. If I can pay my rent.
It's Gideon's job to spread the wealth. I mean, isn't that what we're going for? It's wealth distribution. So,
but we established he's Greek, not socialist, so that's fine.
No, Gideon can keep all the money.
Brian, if he has anything left to
number.
Huh?
Do you have Jacobus's number? I think he needs to come and pick up his sister.
No, I don't have Jacobus's number. Rick wants to ask to mouth, Laurie. That's your line of work. Maybe you want to speak to him about that.
Gideon is staying away a hell of a long time. I mean, when I went out, I let the one dog out and the other dog in.
Gideon het gaan diep.
My one dog is missing. I don't know where he is. I went to the loo. I went to fix my lungs. I got some water. Gideon fell down the stairs again.
Well done, Beth.
I think Gideon fell down again.
Also, I am going to work tomorrow at 6 a.m. at the same mine that is allowing me to sponsor myself.
Yeah, drunk America is funny.
Dear Lord, damn it. Marika's bank card should have a breathalyzer in front of them.
Yo, Marika, what if I pick you for a random alky taste, hey?
You know, the good thing is with this COVID-19, we don't actually have to test for alcohol poisoning in work. They've disabled the random testing sequence.
Yeah, fucking you dudes can just get shit faced. That's cool.
So we technically we can show up at work drunk and they're not going to flag you. Just you don't make it too obvious. But yeah, it's been quite fun, taking some liberties, and I really hope nobody from my mine is watching this, because otherwise I will get fired. Like tomorrow.
You do realize that anybody who can fucking sign on to YouTube watches this shit.
Well,
hey Joe,
actually, they'll have to prove that I'm drunk at work, which they can't. Because I've like only
no, they can't. Hey Joe, question for you, mate. Right?
Okay.
When are we going to get you on a shooting range doing?
I actually wanted to ask Gideon about that, because I want to go visit him, and I don't know if his shop has an inside shooting range or something.
No, they don't have an inside one, but he's very close to one in Gordons Bay. Right, it's a great shooting range, Gordons Bay Security Range. Right, shout out to them. They're a really, really good company.
What?
Krista. Yeah, Krista's outbidding you.
I'm doing streams on Friday nights.
Yeah, you should. Right, right. And listen, I think you know what, we just drinking whiskey and getting these super chats. Imagine what we're doing if we do Joe's method. And, we'd smoke a spliff or two. Right, we'd add zeros to that one.
Jeez, Krista,
but
man.
Krista, you're an epic dude. Seriously,
on behalf of Paratus, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Krista. I am not going to beat that because that would be pointless.
It wasn't bonus month after all.
Hey, he's done taking the longest dump in history.
Gideon, finally,
it's rude to masturbate during a live stream.
Match the ways. What the hell happened while I was away?
Go up a little bit. Go up.
Yeah, go up.
Wait a second.
Watch the penny.
Wait, how far up do I have to go?
Yeah, you're there.
You've got it there. So listen, if you want to make money, go off and masturbate in the room again, and we'll make you some more money.
Do you want me
No,
to
please
see
don't. Please don't.
Tottenkopf in it as well. Okay,
cool.
So Joe, coming back. So Gordons Bay Security is a great range. Hopefully Gideon will take you there. But can I give you some honest, Jen? Don't make your first go shooting at an indoor range. Go to an outdoor range. It's much nicer. It really is.
Look, I'll go to Gideon. If Gideon's willing to, we'll arrange it. I would love to do it. And anyway, he needs to give me a hat and a gun. So I mean, we need to see each other anyway.
So I'll make that commitment on his behalf. Right, he will take you. Otherwise, I will kick his ass. But no, here's the other thing, Gideon. This is one thing we've got to do. You've got to sort Joe out on if Arno comes back, big win to Cape Town. Sort Joe out with a training course with Arno, or with any one of the other providers. But if Arno comes back, sort him out with that. Joe,
100%.
He will. Joe, you will love it, mate. You really will.
No idea what's going on. So
it's a combative shooting course. It's defensive shooting in its truest form. Okay,
cool.
It'll give you super insight into what defensive shooting is relative to sports shooting or something like that, but it'll give you a whole lot of fucking material.
Okay,
I shit you not, it will give you material coming out the ears.
It will actually. It will
because
give you
it is great fun, and it is the expressions of life's truisms. You will see the true reality of life in situations you cannot believe. Okay,
cool.
Not because what you're getting taught is funny. The people's reaction to the overwhelming simplicity of it is, and how they try to make that simplicity super complicated. Okay.
Well, maybe here's an idea, Gideon. if we
Yes,
can
sir.
make this happen, why don't we document it and release it as like a short video on YouTube?
Absolutely. I'm in.
All right.
I'm there like
Cool.
a bear.
We'll figure that out.
And on that particular bombshell, because I'm fading fast, does anyone have an objection except Madam President?
Freedom.
I need to go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I want the people in the comments to say freedom if they want us to
They
leave.
did.
So if you
Say
want
freedom,
to shut
people.
down, please say freedom. If
Eleftheria
you
said
want
it.
us to...
Yanni said it.
They did. They did.
I saw it.
Christo said it. He said it 1,500 times. Freedom. Actually, 2,500 times. Freedom.
Okay, but is that because we're boring or because you need sleep? Because
We
No.
need
I
sleep,
need to
Marika.
go to the
you're
bathroom.
gonna
No.
make me
Spend
feel.
time with
You're
my
gonna
wife.
make me feel bad if it's because we're boring.
It's because
No,
we
it's
need
'cause
sleep.
We need to pee.
And I need to go shoot long distance tomorrow. Mareko, speak
Laurie-
anymore to me.
Okay, Gideon, just before we go,
Yeah.
how long distance is long distance for you?
I'd say about 800 meters.
Okay, that's long distance. I will give that to you. Yes, that's fair. That's fine.
Look, I'm
With what?
starting at 200, working it to 400, then working it to 600, which is the maximum effective range, and then I'm going to see if 800 works. That's with 5.56 NATO.
That's pretty fucking impressive.
With
You're
an
just gonna
ACOG,
have-
with
You're
an
gonna have
ACOG
with
some
your
on it.
little
problem.
baby doll AR. That's impressive.
Okay, but listen, I'm not
if you can make
working.
it, I will be impressed. Yes.
No, but Mareka, just
Take
bear in mind, this
videos.
is not MOA. I'm shooting minute of man accuracy here, okay? And then I'm taking the FN FEL with iron sights only, and I'm pushing it to 600. And I'm going to see if I'm going to hit the man size target at
Punisher,
600
no.
meters with it.
You will.
You
You
should.
shoot well enough.
You should
should.
be able to.
I should.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
If
more
you
worried
don't, you are
Which
just so
fella are you
bad.
going with?
And I will be
Which fella are you
disappointed
going
in you.
No, the normal full size 21-inch battle rifle. Okay. So, but I will document this for posterity, and I will upload it to this channel.
Guys,
Joe with.
has anyone seen the little drama unfolding here in the comments?
No.
Oh dear Lord, are you going to keep us back at it now, Laurie?
Which one?
No.
The bunch of people said freedom, freedom, and no freedom.
No. So you missed it. So it seems that Christy's incredibly generous nature has gotten him the undue attention of somebody who expects him to pay his way through rent and I don't know what else. And he's been unemployed since December, and Christy has a lot of money, and it was so interesting.
I think that was just a throwaway comment. You're talking about
Don't
goats?
listen to him. I'll put it out there.
I
Go
hope
to
so.
someone who trolls on
Yeah.
all this on all the channels. Don't listen to him. He's a
It's
troll
so
on every.
Yeah.
We've seen him on Ronaldo. We've seen him on some other streams. Don't.
Yeah, I don't feed the trolls. Krista, you're fucking
block
epic, dude. You are
No.
fucking epic.
Yeah, Christy's
No,
epic. Christy.
Yeah,
Don't
look,
block
even
trolls.
saying you're good.
And if it makes you feel better, sir, most of the money you are spending on this channel will be, or giving to this channel, will be spent on ammunition that will be thrown at long
And whiskey.
distances tomorrow.
Which he
Like
will
ammunition or whiskey.
promise to his fellow presenters and never deliver.
But I can
Yes.
listen. Mareka bought me whiskey, which I still
Yes.
have. I haven't opened it yet, ne? So
Ne.
we need to give back, and I might be flying again in November. In which case, I will give back more than I got. So
You're going to
there's
fly
that.
here.
No,
Let's hope
to-
you're flying again.
It'll be domestic.
On
It'll
that
be domestic.
bombshell, people.
Speaking of shooting,
On
I
that
just
bombshell.
want to. No, you can't see it. Damn it.
Wait a second. No, I'll make it big. Stand by Mareka. Oh, I know.
No, this is the.
The goat
No,
target.
you can't. You can't see it.
No, we can see it. Like, bring it. Let's keep it there. What do we need to look at?
A little
The
to your
left hand and the right hand. This is what I did on the range on Saturday. But you can't see it. Let me see if
No,
I can
okay,
make
we
it
can't
bigger.
see it, unfortunately.
Oh wait, I
Because-
can make it bigger.
Guys, I'm going to say
Hang on.
goodnight.
Cheers, Laurie.
There, you can see it. That was my right hand shooting with a Colt 45. Okay, you see the grouping, not as well.
You see it with the middle finger.
Man, I am right-handed. Okay, that was my left hand. So please, if you value your life, you Antifa terrorists, do not disable my right hand because I will waste you with my left.
And
HVR, right? He asked, does my new government overlords give me like £10 for buying whiskey? No, dude, they give me £10 for every bottle of Tresemme hair product I can buy because it's still on the shelves here and I can prove that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on that bombshell, I'm going to exit.
And Mareike said it best, don't disable her right hand, ever.
Do not disable this hand because this hand will totally wreck you.
And if you hang around for...
And you can possibly imagine.
This is the
30 seconds more, Joe. We're just going to end the stream on Mareike's epic takedown. Fuck you, commie bastards. And
I want to get Mareike and I want to get Brian on my channel very soon. I will get details from this man up here if he will give me the details. And Gideon, we must meet up soon for, every time I invite you to a braai, you ditch. So I'm not going to invite you to a braai.
I'll tell you what. I'm just going to, I'm heading up the West Coast tomorrow. I'll just bring you a cap on the way back. How's that? So I need your address, please.
Bullshitting you, Joe. You'll never do it, Joe. You just making those empty promises, Joe.
I'll take a picture. Fuck you, Brian.
Yeah, we must take a picture. Yeah,
we'll take a picture.
You want to. You really want to.
Charcoal or black?
Go charcoal, Joe. Go charcoal.
The limited edition one, whichever one that is.
Okay, charcoal. Charcoal it is.
All right. Cheers. Thank you guys so much. Follow me and subscribe to my channel, Joe Show. It's a lot of fun. And www.
And he will not divide us.
Yeah, ZA is where you can find everything. Good night.
And he will not divide us.
I will chat.
He will not divide us.
Bye.
He will not divide us.
Bye-bye. Bye.